So where we left off was you guys were heading up to Kelvin's Cairn, as we were discussing. After you stopped by Targos, and a dog led you to a house which had a man who said his husband's been missing, last seen at Kelvin's Cairn. Along the way there, which happens to be next to a black cabin that you guys were also investigating a rumor about for a it was like a fisherman that hasn't been heard from in a while. You guys ended up passing through the city Tourmaline and in there where you were going to take a rest, but you were basically beckoned over by the newsboy on the soapbox who led you to a man who told you about a mine that's been infested and there was a reward for clearing it out so that they can get back to work inside the mine. You guys are now inside the mine and pretty much at the tail end of it where you fought through multiple things. And we were left off in the middle of combat where right now you know that there is a ghost across the pit who is able to float across the pit. And if I move your tokens, you'll see that you are standing over the dead bodies of
Yeah,
those that you've already defeated.
I thought it was crunchy under my feet.
Alright. And with that, it looks like the first person up is Anira, who is our one player that's going to be missing this session. She's got some darts. So 5, 10, 15, and let's throw a dart. D20. Start the game off with a 10 on the die. A very obscure opening.
Woo!
But a 10 plus 6, 16. That does hit. 1d4 plus 4 for max damage against the ghost. Just verifying. Yep, that's what I thought. And so, alright. Lara, you are up because Nira can't use any of her bonus actions from this distance.
Right. I sneak into the corner here, try to get away far as away from the floating ghost as possible, and
Alright,
cast Cure Wounds on myself.
that is fair enough. Go ahead and roll your
1d8.
1d8 plus modifier. I believe you're a plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find the right dice here. It's a d8.
Remember, you never
Oh
roll
wow,
the
lucky roll.
modifier.
8. 8 plus 3 is 11.
2 maxes on
Yep.
the first actual rolls. That's good. Alright.
I'm
That
telling you,
guessing
physical
that's
dice are kind to me. That's all I got.
Alright. Lily, you are up. You would have, it looks like you are currently frightened by the ghost, so you can't move any closer towards it. But you did witness Anira throw a dart, and it basically passed straight through the ghost, but she did see a little bit of disruption when the dart passed through.
Okay. Yeah, I left a note for myself last time that I was gonna try shooting a fire arrow,
Okay. Good old past
and that
notes,
yeah.
huh?
Um, that is. Let's
I
see.
think frightened condition gives us disadvantage, right?
I, you know what, I think you said that last time, and I never have frightened people, so I always forget. Frightened.
I think it's disadvantage while you can see.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is in line of sight. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Thankfully, that didn't do much, but take 2 point or two off. So I rolled a 19 and a 17. So 17 plus my 7 is 24. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Cool, cool. Um, and then the fire arrow is a D6. And the damage is a d8 plus 5. So I rolled a 6 for the damage, plus 5 is 11,
The
plus 1
five
for
is
fire
the
damage.
okay. So 1 is fire damage and 11 is the base damage. Correct.
Yes. And then also, I believe Nyx is near me, right?
Your longbow is a normal weapon. Okay. So 11 base and then 1 fire. Good to know.
And it's a d6 for Nyx's additional fire damage, right?
I do believe so. I will pull up Drake Warden to verify. Yes, D6. Just
Okay,
fire.
so that was 11 base damage plus 1 for the fire arrow plus 4 for Nyx's damage of
All right.
fire damage as well.
This arrow did pass through the body as well, but there was a very strong pull, and the flame kind of erupted inside of the ghost's figure for a moment before impaling into the wall behind her.
Cool.
Anything else?
And that's it, my turn.
Anything for Nyx, or is that it?
I think that's it. If the ghost comes closer, she might try to bite it. So we can hold an action.
Yeah, you can hold action. Yeah. You just don't have a reaction. So, Thorian,
Yeah.
you are up.
Um,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
You can roll to try and break the uh, frightened effect. I believe it is wisdom.
Me?
Oh wait, no, you frightened for 1 minute.
I shouldn't be frightened.
Oh
I
no, yeah, you
think.
just stay frightened for 1 minute. So, never mind. That's not a break. All right, Thorian, you're up.
Um, I'm just going through my selected spells and that. I'm going to do a guiding bolt.
Ooh, okay. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So I just roll to hit.
Yeah, it should be with a your spell modifier, so +4.
This is going to be a nice nat one.
Ooh.
That's
Then I'm gonna need a D6 from you.
A 2.
2. Ooh. Let's see, you are facing forward. Alright. So you shoot that guiding bolt toward the ghost, but your aim was a bit off, and the bolt ends up flying up, and it hits this rope and snaps it.
oh shit.
Let me get a. There. The rope's broken right there. And the rope just dangles down.
I'm sorry, guys.
Anything
The best of
else?
us.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
It was a fire attack, right?
No, it is a force attack.
Oh,
The
gotcha.
guiding
Never mind.
bolt does force damage. 5, 15. So you guys see a bundled up kobolds come out with a javelin, and as he runs out, you just hear "yeah" as he throws that javelin right across at Lily. Lily, oh, that probably doesn't. Does a oh, it's a +0. Does a 5 hit?
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then he's gonna tuck back away. Then this guy's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's gonna throw this one at Anira. And that's a 4. So he also misses. You guys just see both these kobolds come out. They both throw their javelins. And they don't even clear the pit. They just like come close to you and then start dipping down and fall into the hole. And they just tuck back away behind the walls. I'll give you a little bit more of a visual so you can kind of see where they're at. And then that brings us to Melano.
Um. Man, I have nothing in terms of range.
Also, Lily, I believe you gained 10 years, right?
Yep, I'm 50 now.
That's
Um,
quite young for an elf.
I guess I'll throw one of my javelins. At actually, have nothing in terms of range. I will Throw a javelin. That's all I can do, I guess.
Okay.
Going to be a nat 1.
Oh, give me a d6. Everyone, the kobolds and us, just javelins are banned for the rest of the day already.
That's a 1. That's a 1 on my d6.
Well,
No.
appropriately so. That is going to be a hit friendly. So you go to throw that javelin, and you try to clear over Thorian, but he's a little taller than you expected, and you end up just jabbing him right in the back of his shoulder. It doesn't even like when you let it go. It doesn't even like go anywhere because it just jabs into him. Go ahead and do your the damage is 1d6 plus 3, and then we'll half it.
That's going to be 3 damage after being halved.
3 damage after half? Right.
Yeah, after half. Yes.
Alright, so Thorian, you take the 3 damage.
I'm taking name damage. Heavy armor mastery.
I was about to say, you have
-3
heavy
damage.
armor mastery, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so that minus is, yeah, so we got a bad echo right now.
Yeah.
I think it's Lily. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, you have a
Yeah.
-3 because you're heavy armor master,
Mhm.
so you
Yeah.
end up taking no damage. It just kind of like chinks into the back of your armor and just gets like stuck in between where like the shoulder pad meets the chest part.
Oh, nice. A new ornament to my armor.
The shaft is still clearly sticking out. If you turn left really fast, you'll smack Melano with it.
But that will be the end of my turn.
Fair enough.
Let's
What a
get
great
close,
first
boy.
round that was.
I haven't played in a month, and that's my first round.
Your guys' dice needs to go in timeout.
I literally just pulled out my other D20 because of
Yeah.
this.
10.
You need to fire those dice.
And then Anira's got to make a charisma save.
It's always my galaxy dice.
Charisma.
Always my galaxy dice.
Mine was a
Alright.
sparkly dice as well.
That's 11 total for Anira, which is a fail. And so you guys just see the ghost kind of hover toward Anira, and then there's this quick moment where everything just kind of turns into this like smoke, and it just goes and blends in with Anira.
Oh shit.
Probably not good.
And for a second, Anira looks down, and when she looks back up, she's got these pale white, slightly glowing eyes now. Alright, let me read this full. Okay, so it doesn't gain access to their knowledge or class features or proficiencies, so that's good for you all. Okay. Alright, and with it becoming Rock's turn, Rock, you're the first
Yeah.
that gets to react to this. You are still frightened, which means you cannot move closer to Anira.
Okay, I was gonna ask, like, would I still be frightened of Anira now that I can't see the actual ghost? But I
The
guess
possession was very, very obvious. It was not a hidden possession.
So. Yeah, Rock will just be like, I don't know what's going on and I don't like it, and he's gonna back up a step and I guess cower in the corner because he doesn't want to hurt Anira. But yeah, not really a lot of things I can do.
Alright.
Being afraid, so he'll just back himself into a corner and be trying to hide under his furs.
Alright. Anira's gonna look at her weapons in her hand and just kind of throw them on the ground behind her. Let me put a little mark.
Ah, she's possessed. What is she doing?
And she turns her attention to Lily, who's right next to her, and reaches out to grab Lily with a withering touch. And that is a 17. Does that hit?
Are you
No, it
going?
does not. Or do I go against my AC or something else?
It'd be your AC, yeah. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, so it does not hit.
Does not for Lily.
Yeah, she's got an AC of 24.
You
Or
have
no,
the.
20. Sorry, 20.
I see the 20. I did not update your token. What do you have? Scale mail,
I have
protection,
um
shield.
let's
So that's scale mail. Oh yeah, +2. Then
cloak of
yeah,
protection,
yep.
scale mail, and shield.
Let me update your token, cause But yeah, that's fair enough. That's all she's got. Since that doesn't, you're able to pull away from her grasp just before she ends up landing it on your upper arm. And Laura, it's your turn. You technically did not see that because you tucked away.
Okay. Step up, Rock. Why are you hiding?
See it there. Her eyes are glowing. It's insane. I'm so scared. I've never been this scared in my life.
Okay, so she cues in that Anira is possessed, and shouts out, "I'm sorry." Casts Hunter's Mark on the ghost in Anira, if I can do such a thing, and
Well, it'd be on
fires an arrow.
it'd be on the Nira. You have to fight the Nira.
Yeah. Okay. So, um, fires an arrow. I'm assuming a 20 hits, and
Yes, it does.
that's 2 for the Hunter's Mark damage, and then I get for my arrow. I gotta think. 1d8 plus 5. Or 9. So 9 plus 2, that'd be 11 damage. And then I
Alright.
duck back down.
Anira takes 11 damage.
Sorry.
As the arrow impales, I'd imagine, her stomach. Lily, brings us to you. I guess it'd be her, or like her backside because she was facing Lily, but
Weird question. If I take my rope and give one side of it to Nyx, can Nyx run a circle around her? I counted the steps and Nyx could wrap
there's.
Anira around once
Oh, okay, we're right around Nira.
without exceeding 40 feet.
I mean, there's very little room here. Like this is like only like 5 feet. Like there's not really move to go around each other. And
True.
since she's right now an enemy, I'm not. I don't allow passing through enemies, so I'm gonna have to say not in this tight space.
That's fair. Okay. Um, and I can't move towards her still.
No, you were still frightened. It was a very obvious possession. You know that the ghost is still
Yeah.
is in there.
One last question. Is Nyx allowed to perform like a pushback?
Like grab you and pull you away.
No, like pushing Anira further into the tunnel.
Oh, shove action? Yeah, you could try that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Nyx do that first. It's just a D20.
Yeah. Let's see. He doesn't actually have shove, so I think it'd just be with your with his strength. We'll see what they have. What's his stats?
Um,
It's +3.
+3. Sorry.
Hmm?
That's a 17 total. Does 17 hit?
17 does not do it, but Nyx would be now in front of Anira and
Yep.
attempted to push her, and she just held her ground and kind of just shoved him back down onto the pallets. As he lands, there'd be a very loud rickety crack type noise coming from suspended bridge you're on.
Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, I know. Can I perform a non-lethal ensnaring strike?
Yeah, I guess so. If you want to try it.
Oh, was it 15 and a 14 plus 7, so
So 14 plus
21.
7, 21. 21 does hit Anira, and the ensnaring snake does an extra 1d6. Let's see.
4 plus 5 for damage, plus another 5, so 14. And non-lethal damage. And does it snare her?
14 would ensnare her, but uh, non-lethal, she would still drop to 0 HP. She just wouldn't, have to go into a death state, and she would still fall to the ground, even ensnared, I think, right? Doesn't keep her standing up. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
and with that, the ghost pops out of her body.
DM, I forgot to. I don't know if it matters now, but I forgot to tell you that 20 was a natural 20 that I rolled. So I don't know if I got
Oh,
extra bone.
yeah,
It doesn't
that
probably
doubles
matter
the
now that she's
dice and
down.
doubles the
Yeah.
dice and modifier.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now that Anir's down, probably.
Yeah. Let me know if it's in that. I just
Yeah, sorry. On me.
no worry. Usually people get excited, so I just figured it was a dirty.
Oh, I was excited. I guess I just wasn't excited enough.
But
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember you sounded excited. You're kind of like, I don't know, does
yeah,
20
you're
hit?
like 20. I'm like, all right, dirty 20. Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. No, it was an at.
All right. Well. Yeah. But
Say
yeah.
nay.
Um. Anything else for Lily?
Nope. And I'm realizing I should have just done a regular strike that was non-lethal because now party members isn't snare. Sorry, guys.
Thorian, you were up.
I don't know how to go about this because I don't trust this rickety bridge.
Well, you already had to cross it once to get to where you are, right?
Yeah, but we went one at a time at the other one. This one we've got like 3 people on it. And I don't want to walk on it because that looks like a big old pit. um, I wouldn't be able to see it even if I moved up a space, would I?
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to see it if you moved up one space.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
nothing blocking the way there.
fuck it. I'm going to move up a space, move up onto this, and
It
just
does.
because my
I was gonna say it does support your weight, but it did let out a creak as you stepped on it. But go ahead.
being that my guiding bolt failed me last time, I'm going to whip out an old trusty javelin.
All right, go ahead and toss the
and
javelin.
okay, come on, don't fail me this time. Uh, 7 plus 6, so that would be 13.
13 hits.
13.
Yeah.
The 1d6 plus 4. 8 damage.
Nice. Alright, yeah, you toss that javelin and it does phase through the ghost just like a nearest dart. And it lands behind her, but she did see you did see that bit of phasing. All right, anything else?
Uh, that's everything.
15, 20. And he is gonna. I think he's gonna throw a dagger this time. And at Thorian, why not? Ah, an 11. I don't think it hits.
18 armor.
I'll use last year's movement. And then this guy, 5, 10, 15. And he'll throw the dagger at probably Nyx, I think. And for Nyx, that is a 22. I do believe that hits Nyx.
Can I reaction that with my silvery barbs?
Yeah, I guess so. And this one is now a 8, which misses. So yeah,
And then see within
5,
um
10. Oh, is it? You used a reaction. Do you have something else, or?
it makes them re-roll and use the lowest roll, and then I can choose a different creature to have advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw they make within a minute.
Oh yeah.
And then has to be someone I see, so I guess I can really only put it on Thorian.
Alright, Thorin, you have advantage on your next attack. These guys threw 2 daggers. One clanged off of Thorian's armor, and one was almost a good throw, but thanks to the silvery barbs, we managed to make the dagger just slightly spit away and fall into the pit. Melno, it's your turn.
You really are protecting your girl.
Nothing hurts Nyx under my watch. Alright.
Hasn't Nyx already died once on your watch?
I don't think she was in the party at that point. I don't think Melina was in the party.
So
Alright.
I'll step onto the bridge, pause there for a second. Does the bridge collapse or anything?
When you start to step on it, there's a loud crack and a couple of the panels fall into the abyss below.
Okay, I step back off the bridge. That does not sound good.
I rolled the stability with disadvantage with how many people are on it. I got a 20 nat and a 1 nat, so...
Ooh.
So I guess I'll just... No, nothing. I'll put a bardic inspiration on Lily.
Okay.
And
I
call
think
that
it's
my
just
turn.
a bonus action. You used to have an action.
That's right.
You can hold it if you got nothing.
Can I see the ghost from here?
Yeah, the rock would be a little bit in the way. It'd be hard to see, but you could kind of see it.
I don't want a disadvantage thing or anything. I'll just hold my action.
Alrighty, I need to roll this. Alright. And so 5, 10, 15, 20. Goes right up to Rock, reaches out her ghostly hand to do a withering
Ah, don't
touch.
touch me! No, don't touch me!
I could imagine Rolk just cowering in the corner, just crying like a little girl.
Does a 23 hit, Rock?
Yes.
Alright, as you cower away, she lands it right on your throat. And you're gonna take Oh no, so much damage. Um, 23 damage.
I am down.
And it is necrotic, so the area where the hand gripped, there's just that handprints blackened on your throat as you fall to the ground.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
And she turns her focus on Lara, taking one step towards her. But that
Of course she does.
is it for her turn, and it brings us to Rock. I need a death saving throw, please.
Yeah, let me see.
Nira's down, but unable to do anything, so.
That's 9. That's okay.
Alright. Lara, you're
Yeah.
up. And remember to send me those privately. You can do
Oh,
backslash W, and then you start typing in my name, you'll see it, so you can whisper it to me.
Right?
for deaths, I have no idea how to not send it to
Doesn't it have
just the game.
private roles on?
I click over here and it. No, I don't see. I just roll a d20 and send you.
Okay. Yeah,
To you.
Lara, you are up.
Wanna see
Ghost
private.
in your face.
I disengage and bolt
Yeah,
past
there
her,
it is.
and 20, and
Oh, like you're gonna go through her body?
oh yeah, can I disengage and squeeze around?
It's just
Under.
difficult terrain to pass through her, so it would count as 10 feet to go through her.
Okay. So I would get to here.
Okay.
Get to 10. Okay, then I go back over here and hide behind Rock's corpse, I guess. And disengage was my turn. I do flip the hunter's mark over to her.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Alright. Lily, you are up. The ghost is inside this little cavern. Can't really see her.
Okay.
But you do know she's in there, so you can't move in there yourself.
Yeah. Uh, am I able to assist Anira in getting out of the ensnaring strike?
Yeah, I mean, you could just let it go. It's a
Okay, I'm
concentration, so
gonna.
just stop concentrating on it.
Okay, I'll stop concentrating on that so she's free.
Alright, she's just laying
And
on the
then
ground.
I am going to move away from the bridge that is trying to topple over. 5, 10, 15.
Do you bring Nyx with you?
I keep using the wrong thing, sorry.
That's all good.
There we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna hold an action in case it comes closer. And Nyx is as well.
Alrighty. Thorian, you're up.
I'm going to start moving in. Yeah, I mean, I've witnessed it, but know my friends are in danger. I'm going to try and move in. 5, 10, 15, dash, 5, 10,
Why did you have to dash
15.
after 15?
I was at 30. My movement, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Is that 15
I'm trying to.
temporary? Where's that 15 from?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay.
I forget because I know HP's there and then armor's the blue. I forget what the 15's for.
Yeah, some people have it as their speed.
Because I know my speed is 30 on the character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just make it 30.
Um. Yeah. Well then that'd be 30. I'm going to dash in, get in front of it, try get in front of it to get in between like me, Rogue, and Alira, just to
Just long.
get there, and I'm gonna be there.
Anything else?
That's all I can do, I believe.
Alright. These silly little kobolds come back out with another set of javelins. I'm just gonna roll both of them at the same time and leave them on the bridge now. Both going for Melano, the only one that they can see. We got a 2 and a 16.
The 16 hits. But the
Alright.
2 misses.
So once again, one of them throws it, doesn't even clear it, and it falls down into the pit. Well, one of them actually throws it hard enough and manages to hit you right in the just above your ankle, and deals. It more like slices the side of your ankle, not even a full impale, as it only does 1 damage.
Paper cut.
Now it's your turn.
It is my turn. I will, now that some people have vacated from the bridge, I will now 20, 25, 30. And then from here, I will cast a healing word. Or wait, no, cure wounds. Cure wounds, not healing.
Cure wounds, you have to be able to touch them.
Right.
That's the trade-off. Healing word is only a 1d4 but has range. Cure wounds has 1d8, but you have to be able to touch them.
Okay.
Be able to heal Anira.
That is true.
Yeah, she's at 0 hit points laying there.
Get her back in a fight.
Alright, I'll cure wounds Anira then.
Alright. 1d8 plus 1, please.
Alright. Find literally any of my die. Great. That's going to be 5 HP to Anira.
Well, 6, because you get your plus 1 from your modifier.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Anything else?
Cantrips are a bonus action, yes?
Well, they have their own speeds.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's been a month since I've played. I've forgotten everything.
It's all good. It happens. You only have a bonus action left, so you pretty much can rage or pass right now.
I'll just go ahead and pass my turn.
Okay. Thorian, don't forget your next attack is with advantage.
Yeah.
And I think Lily used to have a bardic inspiration. Alright, with
Lily
it being the ghost turn, she's going to turn around and see Thorian standing in between the other two that she was trying to fight. She's just going to, well, does she do this first? Hold on. Nope. So she is just going to reach out and attempt to grab you as well. Does a, no, it does not. A 9, no, I'm sorry, a 10 total hit.
No, I've got 18 AC.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So, she goes to reach out, and she ends up just grabbing part of your armor and not able to actually deal the withering touch. And so, Rock, it's now your turn.
Okay, I will roll my dice. Hang on. Okay, I'll just send it to you on Discord. I don't know how to message on Roll20.
You type /W, and then you just type my name, and it should pop up.
Oh yeah.
So if I type in Rock, hello.
Oh hey, you're there. Neat. Okay. There you go.
Anira's gonna stand up and then 5. Oh, and grab her comma that was dropped on the ground. 10, 15, 20. And with just enough visibility to see the ghost and plenty of anger, I would imagine she would have. She is going to flurry of blows to do 3 total attacks. We got, oh my god, we got a 14, followed by 10 and 10. Both of the 10s miss, so all of her punches following the comma just straight whiff and don't actually make any contact. But the comma itself ends up slashing through. Yep. Alright, ends up slashing through, and again you see the part of the ghost kind of like fade as the weapon passes through her. 1d6 plus 4. Oh, max damage again from her. But she missed her 2 punches, unfortunately. Alright, and with that, that brings us to Lara.
With 2 rolls from Brock, I have to assume that he's probably near death. I don't know what the rolls are, but I've got to assume he's near death at this point, so I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
6 plus 3, 9. You get 9 back.
Alright.
Okay.
9 health for Rock. He is back up. Still terrified, but he's awake.
Does the fear continue to last?
Does it specify?
Have they been able to roll to try break free being frightened, or is it?
No, it just lasts for 1 minute, and then the fright target can't repeat. Not the target saving throw. It doesn't say going down ends the effect. So it just says lasts for 1 minute, so I don't think going down ends it. Which, to be fair, yeah, I'm not gonna get killed by something, come back, and be not scared of it anymore.
Yeah, no, that's
Completely valid.
So, yeah. But is that all for Laura?
Yes.
Alright, Lily, you are up. You can see the kobolds across the way, but you also know where the ghost is, so technically can't walk forward.
Am I able to shoot this one without hitting the wall?
Yeah, you can lean around it.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
And there's this one in full view.
Let's do that one. The one you just highlighted
Alright.
first. Um, does my modifier 7? Does 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Okay. And I rolled 7 plus 5 is 12. 12. Sorry.
Alright.
Math.
That is
And
a
then
solid headshot into that kobold, and he falls into the pit.
cool. I guess that's it then, because I can't attack again.
Fair enough. Is Nyx doing anything?
She's gonna hold an attack in case something comes up close.
Alright, Thorian, you are up.
First time I've actually been up close to this thing. It's more terrifying than anything. What I'm going to do, I'm going to whip out my sword and divine smite with advantage.
Fair enough.
Does 10 plus one-handed plus 7, so 17.
17 hits, yes. And since you have
17
Divine Smite,
hit.
it should be
1d8.
You're one-handing it, so a total of 3d8 plus 7.
3d8 plus 7. So, alright. So this is 2 of them. Right. So 2 5s. So that's 10 so far. Let's roll this one. 14 plus 7, 21 damage.
Alright, and your sword is plus +1. It's magical. And so, with that, your sword does a very clean cut. With the smite empowering it, you see the sword light up as it makes contact, and in a blinding light flash, you see the ghost disappear from your attack.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. All right.
Nice going.
We just need some holy. We only need some holy light to pierce it, guys. God.
It's something holy. Holy mackerel.
Scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Melano
Almost the
does
last
a
scariest thing you ever saw in your life.
dirty 20 hit Melano.
A dirty 20 does hit Melano.
So as you guys are celebrating, a dagger is thrown across the way and just impales into Melano's back, dealing
It's just dirty.
6 damage.
How much damage?
6.
6. Thank you.
And then the kobold's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I carry you little.
Alright, Melano, it's your turn.
Um,
The rope is broken. So climbing across isn't much of an option.
A darn guiding bolt.
Literally not do anything. I literally cannot do anything. This is terrible.
All y'all melee characters find yourself in a pit fight. It's crazy.
So terrible. I guess I'll just go ahead and end my turn. Not really anything I can do.
Well, I mean, is there any non-combat stuff you want to do? Because, I mean, he's the only guy, and you're in a hallway with, like, fallen bodies and stuff.
She'd be
Good.
way too focused on trying to think of a way to get back at that fucking kobold, so she's not even thinking about, like, the bodies on the floor right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip my turn.
You could back up to leave room for the ranged people to come up.
That is true. Yeah, I'll just back up to right here.
Thank you.
There we go.
Alright.
Okay, there we go. End of turn.
Alright, Rock, you are up.
Yay! I shouldn't be scared anymore.
Nope, you guys are no longer fighting. The ghost is gone.
Okay, I am very injured, so I don't think I'm gonna stick my neck out anywhere right now. I'll probably just use a cure wounds on myself.
Alright, fair enough.
10.
Good heals. With no way to get over there, I think Anira would just want to leave. So 10, 20, 30,
Sorry.
35, 40.
Yeah.
And she picked up her weapon. She's just down the dart. Anyone that threw a javelin across the way, there's pretty much no way to get that back. Unless you have a way to get across. Alright, with that, Laura, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
And move forward 30 feet. And I ready an action to shoot that bald if he shows his face again. And I don't know if I can ready a bonus action to flip the hunter's mark to him or not, but that's what I do.
Nah, you can only do the action, so you can have your bow
Okay.
ready. Lily, what would you
Have
like
my bow
to
at
do?
the ready.
Also keeping my bow at the ready in case it pops out.
Okay.
I probably move forward
Go ahead.
on top of Anira because I don't. Well,
You have to be.
she's not gonna want to go back on that rickety bridge, but she wants to get a better view, so that's where she's gonna hang out until she sees something.
You can't share the same spot. You can pass through. I allow passing by allies, but you can't
Gotcha.
stop on the same spot.
Then she'll just go ahead and risk it.
All right. Thorian, what would you like to do?
I am going to go pick up the javelin that I threw at the ghost.
Mhm.
Keep my thing, and I'm just going to move up behind Alira. And I'll just stay here.
Okay. Well, 5, 10, 15. He would be in range. I'll just put him here. He's in range, so you both can do your attacks that you were holding as he comes back out. Another javelin in his hand.
22 to hit.
22 hits. Go ahead, do your damage.
10.
A 10? Oh, 10's your
10 damage.
damage. Lilia, what was your shot?
17 to hit. Is it
17
a
hits. Go ahead, do your damage.
11 with 6 plus 5?
All right. So you both had it at the ready, and the moment he steps out, you both let go of your arrows, and they just pierce through his throat in different directions, and he falls into the pit.
Yes.
Nice.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yay!
Silly kobold didn't know when to stop. And with that,
All right,
you
so
guys are out of combat and alone in the mine.
how the hell do we get across to see what's
Well,
over there?
We can shoot an arrow with a rope attached to it and see if it impacts the bridge, but that's not very much stability. Also try throwing an arrow since she's tiny. The rope around her waist, I might add.
A very costly failure. Just saying.
Well, if she's got a rope tied around her, at least she
Yeah.
won't fall.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we catch her?
If there's something to tie a rope to here, I could mage hand and tie a rope to the other side. Tie the rope
Oh,
to the
yeah.
other side.
It's a good one. Mage
That's a
hand.
good idea.
Can you
If
do that
it-
with a mage hand tied rope?
If it helps at all, to give you a recap on this, you guys got the details of this quest from the town speaker, Matthew. He explained that a group of kobolds crept into the mine a few days ago and have been basically forcing the miners to abandon their jobs as they took over it. And you guys have cleared every kobold you've seen so far. So,
We could just boogie out at this point. I think we've done the job.
What about
We
the
don't want to
treasure
make sure that there's no
that's
more.
probably on the other side?
Oh, I would love to know what's
Right.
on the other side, treasure-wise and kobold-wise, but
you're welcome to
I
keep
mean-
going.
don't
wanna
I'm
get anybody-
just letting you know.
I just don't want to get anybody killed.
We could
Well.
try try jump across God.
I think that's too far to jump.
Oh, I mean, I can channel divinity into
From the
Here
shortest
it is.
point, like over here to over here, it's 15 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. You would definitely want to have a rope around you as a failsafe if you tried to jump that.
because I mean, I could turn into a peerless athlete and get twice jump 10 feet increase long and high jump with advantage on strength, athletics, and dexterity. Or we could try tie a rope around an arrow. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
curious, but if we
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking. The rules say that if you make a long jump, you can leap horizontally a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump. So if you get a running start, and you have a good strength, you could probably make 15 feet.
Yeah.
I have
That
I have
is.
16
got-
strength score.
I've got 17 strength score, so
But I think we could jump across.
Who has a 17?
I have a 17.
I have 18 over here. Are you
You
sure
have 18.
You sure you have 17? Your sword. What was the plus to your attack bonus?
Plus my attack bonus is plus 7.
7. Yeah, that's 4 plus 2 plus the 1. That is the plus 1 longsword.
Yeah, that's a plus 1 longsword there. So I've
Yeah.
got 17, which would put out a 4, wouldn't it?
No, 17 would be a 3 modifier.
A 3.
So I'm pretty sure you have an 18 because that's what I got here.
Alright, cool. I'll put that up to 18 then.
And we should search the bodies too of the things that we killed on this side. Anything good on them?
Where is the shortest point? Over there with Lily would be the shortest point. Yeah. We should search bodies as well.
Yeah.
With Channel Divinity, is that a long rest thing? Gain it back long
Which one?
rest or
Which ability?
channel. So when I channel my divinity, so because I've got either peerless athlete or inspiring spite
Channel Divinity, Cleric level 2, and a Paladin level 3. You get your Channel Divinity back on a short rest.
on a short rest. Yeah.
So you both
So I
will
should
get it
be
back.
I should be getting. So I should be using that more because I was thinking of the long rest thing.
Under level 3, yeah.
Yeah. What do we want to do, guys?
I wouldn't even chance it. I mean, I'm happy to tie around your rope around your waist, and a couple of different people, every group, hold on to you. But I don't.
in heavy armor, try.
Yeah, I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze on that one.
Yeah, that's fair. We could probably just get out of here then.
Yeah, let's just search the bodies and the moose.
No other kobolds to kill. There's like this area that we didn't explore up here, on the level up from us, right?
So the level 2, up to level 2, is right here. So I'm going to
Yeah,
use rock
I
so we
think
can go
think
through
we
that
probably
tunnel. You end up right here.
yeah keep heading up there. Okay.
Move this to here. Then I'll move this to here.
I need someone to guide me.
Oh,
I've just been left
there.
in the dark.
Is
You
there
can follow
anything?
me.
Is there
Oh
anything
yeah,
on the?
I don't think Thorian has dark vision, right?
No,
Yeah.
that's why she's had to guide me.
I think originally you were staying with Rock, who has a lantern lit right now.
Yeah, that's what the light
Light
system.
cantrip.
Yeah.
I like
cast
there any-
even better.
continuously casting.
Was there
Whenever I need
anything
it.
on the bodies below when we searched them?
These bodies.
Yeah,
Up around over here.
Yes. There was a satchel. Sorry. It's a threadbare satchel, and it was carried by the one that seemed to have been leading the rest of the kobolds. When you
what's
look
in the set?
when you look inside this satchel, you just find clumps of moss, lichen, and other shrubbery that seems to have been gathered from some sort of foothill in the tundra area.
All right, well, I'll take it with me. Might come in handy. Bossy satchel.
But yeah, you guys are making your way out. Was there anywhere else in the cave you wanted to explore?
Yeah, well, I kind of want to go check out like this area. I can't ping here. Hang on. Up over here.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
you
maybe
guys
we went
came.
over there.
I believe this little circle indicates the
Really funny.
elevator that you guys can go back up,
Yeah.
which will again be one at a time. So,
Yeah. Well,
I
let's
try
go
to
check out this little area to the north. Make sure there's no more kobolds.
hurry behind Rolk. Don't leave me in the dark, you fool.
I get up behind him also, like back a little bit.
Oh, here, hold out your weapon for me.
I'll just hold it out.
Light's just a cantrip, and it lasts for an hour. So I'll just cast light on his sword as well.
alright, there you go, Thorin. You also have plenty
I
of
have a
light.
light sword. Yeah, alright.
All
A
right.
little bit of comfort.
Up that way, you see a rock face and a room that splits both left and right.
All right, well, let's go check this out.
All right, I'll give you this. All right, so you can see that there's a hole in the west side of this chamber that opens up into the central shaft, letting in the sound of the waterfall that you found up top. The floor in the north end of this cave is about 5 feet higher than it is in the south end, and there's this rocky ridge that's separating, um, and it's got a slope on either side leading to the top of the ridge. The walls above the ridge seem to be gleaming with gem deposits.
Ching.
Gem deposits. This is clearly where they were mining. Is there anything obvious we could chip off and take with us?
Oh, you're always welcome to give it a go.
Yeah, I'd give it a whack with the war pick and see if I can chip off some of these gems.
Sure.
I love how we've just left the Nero
Is
behind.
it just an attack?
I believe it
I'll
would be in
attack.
athletics. Because
Okay,
you're mining,
athletics.
right? That uses strength.
Yeah, I'll try an athletics. Hang on. It's not bad. 21.
Alright, well, the 21, yeah. Yeah, with that, you were able to chip off at least one mine, or I'm sorry, one gem out of the mine on the slope.
Yes.
It's a small gem. There's bigger ones that seem to be dug in, but you chipped off a nice little piece for yourself.
Okay. See how much I can get for it when we get to a town.
Alright, everyone hold on, don't move yet.
Not broke anymore.
Alright. Rock, does a 22 hit?
22
What?
hits.
Alright. So as your back was turned and you were working on the gem and they were checking out the other side of the room, silently floating down from the upper side of the ceiling, this creature sneaks up behind you and lands
Oh,
2 tentacle attacks on you.
oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, 1 tentacle attack, 1 beak attack.
Okay.
And this is the creature.
Oh God, what is it?
Ew!
You.
It's a brain with a beak.
Beautiful.
It's a
I
brain with
wish
a
to
beak.
tame it. No.
Alright. So with the tentacle attack first, that would be this one. That is going to be 11 damage, and then I need a con save from you, please.
Okay.
And then that'll be followed up with the beak attack, which was
Constitution.
another 7 damage. No, so yeah, so total of
8.
18 damage. 8 on the Constitution.
Yeah.
All right. So after you take 18 damage, you are also now poisoned.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's awesome. Poison condition.
Yeah, so that this just causes disadvantage on attack and ability checks.
Yep.
But with that, you roll a quick little initiative. This fight shouldn't take long. You guys should be alright. Let's check out the area that we didn't do earlier.
Well,
Surprise! There's stuff here. Oh, I got some double ups. Hold on. Was that it for the doubles? Yeah. Alright. Ooh. Y'all might kill him before he gets another turn. Oh, and Nira. Ooh, Nira's probably gonna kill him.
It's a battle between it and Rog for who goes first.
oh, I
Roll,
certainly
what
don't.
is your dex? It's the same. We gotta roll off. Give me a d20, please. Flat one.
Oh, sure.
Oh, you're gonna win.
Let me see.
Yep. You
14.
go first. So, well, before it.
6.1 for Rog.
And with that, Laura, it's you get to start this off. You just hear smack in the pack come hit Rock from up north. I imagine he groans in pain.
I turn around 5, 10, 15, 20. I sneak in right before this wall here, if I can. And I assume I have arrow shot from there.
Ooh,
I'd
that
be able to see.
is.
Because that's up, right?
This is like a big slope, and he just lowered down to Rock's area. It will be with partial cover. Was that half cover? I think plus 2 to AC. I got a cheat sheet here. Hold on.
Okay, so
Yeah, half
that's
cover.
15. I can go up to here then, and that's a full cover. I transfer my hunter's mark because it hasn't been an hour, I don't think.
It has not. You guys walked upstairs.
Take a shot with a bow. 18 plus 23 to hit.
Yes, that does hit.
It's 2, 7, 10 damage. And then I back up 5.
Alright.
End turn.
A solid arrow just hits through the tentacles and kind of knocks some of them off, cutting through them. Nira is going to 5, 10, 15, 20.
Wait, I'm a Gloomstalker, so I get the extra
Oh, you
attack,
get-
don't I?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep, I almost forgot about that. So we'll take that again. 19, 24 hits, I assume.
Yes.
And then 7, 12, 18 damage.
Nice. That one, I believe, would actually slice past part of the actual brain of this creature.
I move back in a turn.
Anira would dramatically run up the slope and then just kind of hit it from up top, slashing down towards it. Well, not my dice. Gotta use this. 1d20. Oof. 1d6. And with a nat 1, she swings down with the comma and just completely is not used to this angle and just accidentally throws the comma into this little corner here. And then I would imagine
Didn't get
she
out of
would.
the pit.
Yeah, that's true. 1d20 for a kick, and 11 plus 6 is 17, which is going to hit. And that is, I believe, 1d4 right now. Yes. So 1d4 plus 4, 7 damage as she kicks down and hits this thing right on the top of its cranium. I think would be the accurate word right now. Melano, you are up.
Alright. We'll just clump together. So is where, like, Nyx and Anira where the slope is? So, like,
Anira is on the top of the slope part. Nyx is at the bottom of the slope part. The slope is basically one big rock that is about 10 feet high, and this room is about 25 feet high.
Okay, gotcha. So I'll just 5, 10, 15. I'll just share a spot with Rolk for a second, and I'll swing my great axe
All right, go for
at
it.
the thing. That's going to be a dirty 20 to hit,
All right, that does hit. Give me that 1d12 plus 3, please.
and then that's going to be 9 damage.
All right, a solid slice. You managed to cut off another chunk of the tentacles. This thing is wounded and bleeding. Anything else from you?
No, I'll just step to the side and end my turn.
All right, Thorian, you're up.
I'm going to move up to here. Quickly jump in with Rock's face. No, and I'm going to take a swing
Okay.
at this thing just with my sword. This dice needs to be banned. It's so 5 plus 7, so 12.
A 12 does hit.
A 12 does hit.
Yeah.
1d8 plus 10 damage.
All right. A solid slice. This thing is barely floating and barely together as you cut off another chunk of the actual brain part. It's basically just a little bit of brain and a little bit of tentacle at this point. And
And
anything else?
I'm going to step back out
Tentacle,
of Rock.
tentacle opportunity
I,
attack for Thorian.
yeah. I mean, I
Does
can't share a spot with Rock, so I got no
does
choice.
a I don't think it does. Does a 17 hit?
No, 18
All right.
armor.
He goes to slap you, and you held your shield up as you backed away. And Rock,
Hmm.
you can finish it off.
I would have disadvantage on an attack, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna second level cure wounds myself.
Oh,
I am
okay.
gonna die.
All right. Well then, 2d8 plus what was it? 1? No, 4.
Yeah, 4.
2d8 plus
2d8
4.
plus 4.
Cool.
11.
Anything else for you?
No, that's my action, so
Okay.
I'll
Well
just
then.
do that.
All right.
He gets a second turn. Oh no, he gave us a warning about this.
Well, anything I did would be at disadvantage. I'm better off trying to live through this.
Yeah. So you gain 15 health. Don't forget to put that up. Or is
Hmm.
that already plus your 4? It already does. So plus 11.
That was already plus my
Yeah.
4 was plus 11.
So
So
the
12
tentacle
now.
attack is going to be for Melano this time, and then a beak attack will go to Rock. So it's a nat 20 on the tentacle attack. And for the beak, that is probably not enough. 11 for Rock.
11's not gonna hit. That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, the nat 20 does, and so I will need a con save, please, as you're taking double damage, Melano. And that is. Ooh.
Uh, that's gonna be a 18 for my con save.
Alright, so you won't be poisoned, but you do take 23 damage as this tentacle just gets a solid whip right across your throat and leaves this big old bruise from where it whipped around. Nyx and Lily, you were up.
Okay. Mm, I'm going to attack. Do I have disadvantage where I'm at?
For Lily, yes. You're on the other side of the rock. You are. I don't even know if you can see it, to be honest.
Okay. I'm going to then switch places with Nyx
Okay.
first.
Opportunity attack against Nyx. Does a 22 hit Nyx?
Yes.
Alright, I need a con save from Nyx as he takes 7 piercing damage as a tentacle just goes and stabs straight through one of his legs.
And what is a con save? Is that a 22? Like a d20?
It's a d20, yeah, and his con is a +2.
14?
14 is a save. He is not poisoned.
Cool, cool.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack
With.
uh my hand. Hang on.
Yeah, punch him?
Man.
Long sword, sorry.
I imagine the hand is involved. Alright, so
Slap.
longsword,
This is
go
not the
for
longbow, the long sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Alright, go
attack
ahead.
with my long sword.
Hmm.
And I rolled a 13 plus 4, so that's a 17. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
And
1d8
then I
plus
have
5.
here that it's a 1d8 or 10 plus 3. What's the
That
circumstances for the
if you
10?
two-hand it, it'll be 1d10. Are you two-handing it? If you're not using yours,
Yeah.
it means you're not holding your shield, which makes your AC an 18.
Oh, yeah, no, then I need to one-hand it.
And
Sorry.
if you're holding your bow, you can't hold a shield, so your AC is 18 when you're holding your bow.
Good. I did not realize that. Thank you. I'm sorry.
No worries. I
Oh,
don't think I called it earlier, but
gotcha.
but yeah, if you're using two-hand, then
Um,
it's 1d10 plus 5.
so I'm using one hand since I'm
Oh,
holding my
then
shield.
1d8 plus 5 then.
Um, yeah. So I got a 6 plus, it's plus 5, not plus 3.
5.
5. Okay, so 11.
Why is it 5? Oh, I'm looking at your longbow. Oops. It's a +2 for your
Okay.
longsword. 1d8 plus 2.
So,
I was like, 5 is
well,
kind of high, actually.
it's a long sword plus 1, right?
Well, the longsword itself is a +1, but you have a +1 from your modifier, making it a +2.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's 8 damage then.
Okay. Yeah. You basically cut the rest of the body in half, and it falls to the ground.
Cool, cool.
I think we should get out of this cave before anyone else get poisoned, killed.
No kidding.
Nira, Nira hops down and picks up her comma once again. She won't like the comma abuse that's been happening.
Well, at least we checked it out.
You're
I
looking a
still
bit
don't feel
green,
very
Rob.
good.
You got a gem too.
Yeah, it's the only thing making me feel better.
Did we take the elevator down, or did we put a rope down, or what did
You
we
did
do
the
here?
elevator. You guys
Elevator.
have to go one at a time back up.
All right, I'll go up the elevator if somebody wants to. I mean, is it a pull one, a manual one? What do we do?
It's
Wasn't it a bucket?
it's the bucket. Yeah, it has a lever and
Yeah,
everything.
bucket with rope.
All right,
Yeah.
I hop in the bucket and pull the lever.
All right, and it just slowly goes up. It takes a full minute. It takes a full minute to rise to the top. So,
Alright, then I
we'll fast
send it back
forward
down.
and say 12 minutes went by and everyone's upstairs now.
All right, that
So.
works. God. Right, let's get out of this place. Let's blow this joint.
We've got to be careful of the moles.
Yeah, we'll cross this one at a time as well. Rickety bridge area.
Yeah, we were not hired to kill moles, so I don't feel bad about leaving the moles.
Wow.
Not smell, no.
All right.
Do
Yeah.
just hear
Get out of
squawking in
here.
the background. Oh.
Press Control Z, Lily.
Okay. Did that do anything?
No, just trying to get your tokens back. It's okay. Oh, there you are. Nyx is still missing too. I don't know. There he is.
Nick's,
I can see
Nick's
Nick's.
is-
Okay.
There we go.
yeah.
I don't know what happened. Alright. Alright, and with that done, you guys were not far from the actual town, so I'm just gonna put you right back in the town. As you guys leave the mine, you do notice that it is it's pretty much dark outside. It's been nighttime for a bit as you guys went into the mine around dusk.
I think we should ask for more money because we ran into a ghost.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it was supposed to be 50 gold,
I
but the
Hazard
ghost
mean,
is
pay.
not in there.
They did
some of
not
us came
mention
out
flying
older.
brain creatures or ghosts.
Some of us came out 10 years older. God.
Nope, literally.
Right?
Yeah.
Um,
Years
Receiving
off people's
hairline from
lives.
Rob.
so if you guys remember, you met them over at the Blue Clam, which I do believe is this town's tavern. I'll double check
Yeah.
that real quick.
Yeah.
Blue
Makes me
Clam.
think of the
Yeah, Blue
makes me
Clam
think of
was
the
the tavern.
Blue Oyster from Police Academy.
Um, which tavern did I use?
I've had
Just
to
put one up,
scan.
we'll tell you it's wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Doesn't matter.
We're
Doesn't
gonna
really
use
matter.
this one because why not?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There we go. Oh, now we're duplicated. C2, there we go.
I've been duped.
Let's get rid of this because I'm sure you weren't using light still.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably shut it off in town.
Alright. Alright, so...
What the hell's happened out here? Someone's built a snowman.
Oh yeah.
There you go. As you guys walk in, the tavern is not super busy, as most people have already gone to sleep or are at their own homes. But yeah, you guys are able to get a seat pretty easily. And there you go.
Who gave us the quest? Are they in here?
Nope, that was the speaker.
Okay, so he's not in here. Okay.
Nope.
We can just grab a run and get dinner or whatever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
see
go
the
talk
speaker
to
in the morning and then boogie on out of here.
Head out.
Those
Good
guys
plan.
walk over and just. Oh, you all look rather beat up for the day. Been busy, yes?
You have no idea.
Well, we have some fine porridge today, or if you'd like, we could whip you up some type of meat platter if you'd prefer. What are you looking to have tonight?
I'm happy with the porch.
And me as well.
And I'm sure Nero would ask for a raw fish.
Yeah.
So.
Porridge and a half ale for me.
Alright, so some porridge and some ale for the whole table. So for you with the fish.
Sounds good.
Porridge now.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, we get right on that.
Porch and ale.
Very easy to down meal for someone that's a bit green. It looks like you really need that, old man. You're the receiving hairline.
Yeah. You see Rolk's hairline's gone up a little bit, and probably a tiny patch of gray just above his ears started.
Give him a bit of cheekiness.
Makes you look distinguished, Rolk.
Oh, thank you. I don't feel very distinguished.
You look great. You age well.
I don't understand why my knees suddenly hurt.
Your
Doesn't
back's
get
gonna
any
give.
better.
Your
gonna tell
back
you.
will eventually give it out.
Alright. Just as a note, that happened around like the nighttime for that fight, since that was like around the last thing y'all did in there. So, just for note. You guys will see a lady come out with a round of ale and start putting them all on the table. There's your drinks. You guys need any waters to wash that down, or is you just gonna stick with the ale?
Just more
I'll have a
ale to
water.
wash down this ale, please.
Lily says she'll have a water.
Alright, I'll
Just
bring
the ale I needed after the day we've had.
I'll just bring out a pitcher of water so you can just have whatever you need, dear. And then
Thank you.
you can wait till you finish your glass before I get you some more ale, sir.
Okay, Rock will say and just down the rest of his glass. Just while she's standing there, just chug it.
She'll smirk.
Okay, I'll have that second ale, please.
She'll smirk and be like, it wasn't meant to be a challenge, but alright. And she'll take the empty glass. Head on back.
Gee, you've really had a rough day, haven't you?
I've never
You-
been
you-
that scared in my life. I didn't
Drinking
even
to
know I
forget,
could
I
get
see.
scared.
Is this a new fear that you've just developed?
I don't blame him on that one, actually.
Would now be a good time for us to take a break real quick?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna have him say he goes the round the porch and let him know if you need anything else. And then he's gonna head off. And yeah, we can take a 5 here, would be a great spot.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Halfway
Go
through the
over
session.
to this guy.
I've had to move a set of dice into the naughty corner.
I forgot to meet. It's such a conflict, being allergic to cats and having cats.
Yeah. Sounds like fun.
I don't mind it. I'm allergic to pretty much everything, so I
That must really suck.
gotta take the medicine regardless, so I don't usually have issues with
Yeah.
it regardless. So it don't matter.
I can't imagine being allergic to kitties.
Has that cut off. But I'll mess with them and then sometimes she fights back. I always have to use sanitizer and or soap when that happens, otherwise they'll be real itchy.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing that I gotta deal with.
Just gotta make sure you stay clean, really.
What a chore. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hopefully you're at least doing that like as a basic thing
yeah.
every once in a while.
Yeah, it turns out I'm not really big in the Magic the Gathering tournaments.
It's there smelling up the room.
Yeah, I've heard of like card shops will have a hygiene, like a mandatory hygiene aspect to them,
Mm.
and they would get
Oh,
like
jeez.
backlash for that, and I'm like, that's your complaint? That's the hill you want to die on? Go take a shower.
It's not hard.
It's
I
like,
like to shower at least once a day.
What hill are we dying on?
oh, I've heard about like card shops having like a minimum hygiene requirement for like Magic the Gathering tournaments and stuff if you want to participate, and people would like complain about that, and I'm like, really? That's the hill you're gonna die on?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the one.
The hill they're gonna stench on.
That's for sure.
Mhm.
You know, if they made that rule, there's been a problem.
True.
Yeah.
Just don't look up picture proof of why that's there. It's so gross. I'm just like, there's
It's
no
kind
way.
of
There's no way this has to be staged. There's no way.
it's kind of ironic. You know that when you play like a card shop game that they have like deodorant machines to buy for your shop and all that type of stuff. Better take my medication.
You should get one of those bottles that you can put them in, and it has like a timer of the last time it was opened.
Mm,
Those things are good for people who have forgetfulness with their medicine.
yeah. Just a gout medication. Gotta start taking one of them every day, and yeah.
It's no fun, man.
Yeah. 26 and have gout. Great.
Let me see something.
To be fair, just as bad as the people that wear too little is the people that wear too much. That douse themselves in scent. That can be just as
I
bad.
think worse. I think actually it's worse sometimes. The people with their
I have
fucking
allergies, so it's really bad for me.
perfumes and
I
shit.
can't even be near. Like the perfume spritz inspections at like department stores, I have to run through with my head down.
Oh
Get
yeah.
away!
Yeah. Like I mean, BO's gross, but usually tolerable. I've been like near some perfumed people that I can't handle being around.
Oh yeah.
They're supposed to spritz, not bathe in it.
The worst is the worst thing about like cruising is like the dinner nights, the ones where like people dress up and stuff. You'll get in an
Yeah.
elevator and everyone's wearing their best in a small
Oh,
space,
God.
so it just smells
Yeah.
like it doesn't smell bad, but it smells more like chemical than it does any other scent. It's just like there's too much. There's too many of y'all.
Too much smell.
Oh, bunny. Axe body spray is not a shower. Yeah, like all of my middle school and high school, when that stuff came out, that was just the excuse, and it was like, no, dude, that's not acceptable.
Well, teenage boys can't help it. They smell because it's just biology. But Axe does not help, and
No.
bathing in it does not help.
Nah, you
No.
just have to be like, hey, I'm not even in your classroom, and I can smell you. Stop it. You gotta stop. You gotta.
Little goes a long way. In scent.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin used to refer to Axe as shower in a can, and I was just like, no,
Oh no, thank you.
that is not what that is, man. Don't. Just go shower, please.
I worked with this guy once that had really bad breath, and there was nothing he could do about it. He brushed his teeth. They'd gone to dentists. Nobody could figure it, but his
Yeah.
breath was just rancid. He would walk into a room and literally you would spray when he left. Nicest guy. You know, nothing he could do about it.
You might have had those tonsil stones.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I have a friend, and like he just stinks. Like he's got some problem with his glands, and he continuously sweats, and it's just the worst sour smelling kind of fucking sweat, and there's nothing he can do. He showers like probably 2-3 times every day, and then just stinks an hour afterwards. There's no deodorant that can cover it. There's nothing he can do.
Due to my allergies, I had to switch from
dude.
aluminum-based deodorant to a natural one. And there's a period where your body detoxes of 2 to 4 weeks after that, and you just reek.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
nothing you could, because your body basically goes after it's detoxing that aluminum out. You can get like
Yeah.
masks and put it in your armpits, and that helps. But you know, you're like getting rid of the bacteria or whatever. But yeah, it's just a tough transition period. I tried not to go out.
I probably just stink normally. Just normal.
That's a
stink.
male thing. No.
Yeah. Well, I probably stink worse than normally because I probably smell like smoke.
Yeah, cigarette smoke gets everywhere.
Sure, cigarettes too.
That's something I've noticed since I've stopped smoking. Just being around people that have like that just smoke, you can really smell how hefty it really is.
Way back in the day when I was a kid, my grandpa smoked. And he'd light up outside, and I'd smell it inside. You can't smell that. Oh, yeah, I can. And I can smell it when you come, on your clothes when you come in.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know that when you're the smoker.
It'd make me like give me a head spin just sort of being around it.
That was back in the day when they had smoking sections in restaurants.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I miss smoking sections.
I don't. Go outside.
Yeah, that's fair. That's what I do. I just.
It drove me
No, I
crazy
can-
because one popular restaurant near here had half non-smoking, half smoking. And you would go in there like on a Sunday morning after church or whatever, and there's this huge line at the door of people waiting for the non-smoking, and the smoking section is like empty. It's like you need to switch your
Yeah.
policy up.
But like the two people smoking in the smoking section fill up the whole room anyway, so I mean it
Yeah.
doesn't.
But when you've got like an
Right.
hour wait for a seat because half your restaurant's empty because it's not, or
Yeah.
people just give up and sitting there anyway, you should change your policy at that point.
Yeah, I'll just sit in the smoking section. I'll do it anyways because I've got a
I
couple
just
mates that
miss
smoke.
sitting in the bar and having a smoke. That's what I miss. It's not really the restaurant so much as like being in the bar and having a beer and a smoke, Now you got to go
Actually,
outside to smoke, and you can't take your beer out there, and
I'm gonna take your beer out there. That doesn't sound right.
in Canada, I don't know what the laws are like in Australia. They just let you take your fucking beer wherever.
Yeah, we can just take our beer wherever. As
Well,
long
that
as,
is-
fuck it, as long as we got a paper bag over our can, we can take the bloody can outside.
Oh,
depends on the state where you're at in the
Yeah, I
U.S.
was say
but
most states allow that. If you're talking about
Yeah.
just doing it over the can with the bag.
most
yeah, I mean,
like,
if you're talking
bars
about a
that
can, sure. I'd go to the liquor store and buy some beer and just sit outside smoking and drinking, sure. I mean, like
bars
when you're
that
at
have
the
an
bar and you have
outdoor
like,
seating area, they allow it, because it's an outdoor seating area for the bar.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
it depends
damn.
on the state. Like Virginia, when I lived there, you could not take. Now you could the bar thing you could do, but like you could not transport alcohol in your vehicle unless it was in the trunk or in the back of like your pickup or something. You couldn't physically be able to reach it while you were driving. It was just weird.
that's the law
Yeah.
in my whole country.
And in your yard, if you had a fence, you could drink in your yard. But if people could see you, you weren't supposed to do it. People
That's
did
silly.
it, but I'm just saying. Yeah,
I
I thought it
mean,
was.
I mean,
stupid.
to be fair, we have dumb laws. Like we have, what is it? If you're like barbecuing and you don't have one of those smokers that like can close so the smoke stays in, and your smoke wafts into a neighbor's yard, they can call you on pollution.
like for us, we can
For, like-
we can technically just crack open the can, take a swig, and then if a copper pulls you over and you say, "Oh yeah, I've just had a drink of alcohol," they've got to give you 15 minutes to
15.
allow the alcohol to sort of get out of your
No,
breath a little bit.
I mean this in no
Technically,
rude way, but that does sound like a law that would exist in the country founded on dumping the criminals.
Yeah, I mean literally,
technically
like
speaking,
you get a 15-minute wait, and then like they come back. Oh, you blew 0.1 after waiting 15 minutes. There, you're good to go.
the 15 minutes is so it's not in your mouth and it's in your system when you blow.
Yeah, basically. So it's
That's
not.
why it's there. That way
You're
they're
not
getting an
getting.
accurate reading. If they pull you
Mhm.
over in the U.S., not that I've had it happen to me, but if they pull you over, most of the time they'll try to wait, and you're like, oh, I just, blow, blow, blow. They're trying to wait that 15 minutes because you could have done breath spray with alcohol in
Mhm.
it or something, and so they're trying to get an
They'll
accurate reading.
usually do the field sobriety test and then breathalyze.
That doesn't
Yep.
exist for us. The field sobriety test just
I
look
bet it
dumb to
don't.
me.
I guess
Walk in a
some of them are
straight
like
line.
recite the
I mean,
alphabet backward. I can't do that.
my only right, like some of those, like I just don't have that talent. Can you
Yeah.
give me something else? But I don't know. I feel like half of them are just they're just time killers. I don't think it should be just like the cop's judgment either. Like, oh, I thought, okay, well, you could also be biased, so.
Okay,
If it's the
give
15
me a
minutes
drug
and they want to
test.
wait an accurate reading, why not just tell me we've got to wait 15 minutes for an accurate reading?
Mhm.
We'll do the breathalyzer after 15 minutes. That's fair. It's the other stuff in the middle that they try to get you with stuff that just sort of bothers me.
Can't just tell you.
All right, well,
It's cheating.
I don't mean to just cut it off, but we are eating the time, so let's.
Yeah.
I think we're all back, so let's just get back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, finish the porridge and long rest in the inn.
Yeah,
Yep,
he gets
finish the porridge and I'll get a rum.
And then he'll come back and
How much?
he'll just. Are y'all finished up here?
Yes, I think so. We'll probably need a couple of rooms.
Yeah,
All
we need 2
right.
rooms.
Well, there's only 2 beds per room. See, there's about 6 in the pets. You want all 3 rooms?
If they're all available, then I suppose.
How much
yeah.
are they?
The upstairs
Does
is
Nero want
filled
to sleep
up,
outside
but-
again?
And Nero probably would sleep outside, so you could probably get
Yeah.
away with 2 if you go to the.
2.
Well, we have
The
one
3
that's
in
got
this-
3 beds, and then the other have 2 beds, and.
Yeah.
So if you can make that work, and then Nero's gonna pop
Oh.
up and just go outside to sleep right here.
Next to
Next to the
the,
front
next to the
door.
snowman. Yeah.
Her
Just
and
gonna
the
pray and
snowman
do.
Her and the snowman are the guards.
That's
Well,
our
she,
guard
she,
dog.
could, she could just walk around. She could just walk around to here, and then we'll just pull her in the window afterwards.
I don't think she'd want that. But
No?
Want to be
Maybe
outside.
she'd be more comfortable in the snow.
the rooms are just gonna be 2 gold apiece, and then that'll be 3 silver per porch, and it'll be 2 silver per ale. So let's see, we had 5 ales. Oh, sorry, 6. I remember you, as he nods over at Rock. And then
Yes.
What's the total?
So that would be 12 silver plus 15 silver, so 27 silver plus 4 gold. So 6 gold and 7 silver is the breakdown.
I'll pay for everybody. 6 gold, 7 silver.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we got a generous party member here. Well, thank you so much. And you all have a lovely evening. And he'll just take 2 keys out of his pocket and put them down. It'll be the 2 doors at the very end of the hall.
Thank you.
And he'll go back to treating or
Yeah, I don't,
tending to this.
It's so
we're
late,
supposed to
I'm
get
just-
to bed, but
Just so tired. Yeah, I'll just go over there. It's bad.
corner.
Yeah, whatever room y'all want to do.
God, Rolf,
I
you're
would,
going to sleep with the ladies?
I thought the 3 ladies
Oh,
were
is this-
taken. I thought
is
the
this-
3 ladies
is
were
this the
taken
ladies'
room.
I
Oh,
don't.
what,
I
now
don't-
we're being picky? I mean,
Yeah, like we've been sharing rooms the whole time. I just picked the bed. I don't care.
Now it matters a lot.
Yeah,
Now it matters a lot, yes.
I mean the tribe Brock's from. It doesn't matter, and it wouldn't even matter if people were couples in the tribe Brock's from. They don't care. It's just
as long as you
everybody
don't
does
snore, I don't
whatever.
care.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep it quiet. I'm very tired. It feels later.
Or don't open the window like Anira did, nearly kill you the first night. She nearly killed
But
Rock.
is it? Wait, it's an area that's tiny, isn't it? Yeah.
See, I see Anira taking her little quick nap that she takes, walking over to the window and just banging on it to
And
wake us up way too early.
Don't give her an
Yeah.
eye.
Like, hey, you
Don't
guys,
give
it's snowing.
But as you
Go.
guys, after your long rest, you guys are going to level up.
Woo!
Yay.
Alright, so let's do it
I'm
in
getting a
quick
long
order.
rest.
This is all level 4. Everyone gets the same thing. You either get 2 points into your abilities, or you get a feat. Except for you, Melano. You have to pick something. So, we'll start with you while everyone else decides if they want a feat or 2 points into their ability. Remember that some feats give a +1, so you can always just do the long plan of getting a +1 through feats, so that you get feats and the push. Melno, are you taking a level in Barbarian or Bard?
I'm gonna go a level into Barbarian so I can take that, path thing, whatever it is.
Barbarian, okay. And so yes, this will bring you to a option of the paths. So do you know what path you'd like to take?
Um,
Certainly you've looked.
I doing like a quick look now. I think I'm gonna do the path of the bees.
Beast? Interesting, okay. I don't think I've had someone
and
actually take that yet.
it sounds cool. I'm a furry. What do you expect?
Well, I thought you'd be a druid then. What happened? Into your rage, you can transform, revealing the bestial power within you. To the rage ends, you manifest a natural weapon. Simple melee weapon. You add your strength modifier to the attack and damage rolls. You choose the weapon's form each time you rage. So it can always be one of the 3 options. So you just choose each time. Bite, claws, and tail. Do you know what creature you want to turn into? I mean, you're not stuck with one, but like it'd be good to have like a couple ideas for, flavor reasoning.
I think I'll go with the lycanthrope one.
So like wolf.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna. Okay, so wolf. Or do you have a second one?
I'll go wolf and
You don't have to. You can just turn into a wolf. Okay, cool. Um, your mouth transform into a bestial muzzle or great mandibles. So it's just gonna be wolf featured versions of these things, because you only get to pick one when you rage. So if you do the bite, you'll get that muzzle. If you do claws, you get the paw claws. And if you do tail, it says you grow a lashing spiny tail. So I imagine that's gonna have to be more like dragon-like, maybe.
yeah.
All right, we'll say wolf bite, wolf claws, and dragon tail. So you pick one. The bite deals 1d8 piercing damage. Once on each of your turns, when you deal damage creature with this bite, you regain hit points equal to your proficiency bonus, provided you have less than half your HP when you hit. Your claws deal 1d6 slashing. Once on each of your turns, when you land a claw attack, you can make one additional claw attack as part of the same action. So, bite is 1d8 plus PB heal. Claws is 1d6 plus extra attack. And then your dragon tail is 1d8. And it has the reach property, so 10 feet reach. If a creature you can see within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack roll, You can use your reaction to swipe your tail and roll a d8, applying a bonus to your AC equal to the number rolled, potentially causing the attack to miss you. 1d8 plus reach plus AC boosted reaction. Alright, those are just quick notes on what those do. But that's cool. I haven't had someone actually take that. I've always thought it was a pretty good one. You also get Primal Knowledge, which means you gain proficiency and one skill choice from the Barbarian list. Let's see, you have Animal Handling, Athletics, you have Intimidation. You don't have Nature, you don't have Perception, but you do have Survival. So, Nature or Perception.
I'll do perception.
Alright, your Perception is now 0. You are no longer negative on your Perception. A little bit more aware. And now I need a d12 plus 1 for your health.
Alright. That's going to be 8 plus 1, that is 9.
And that brings you to 41 for your new health. Alright, so now you have a path in the works. Alright, Thorian. 2 points or a feat?
I might just go the 2 points.
Really? Okay.
Well, I mean, feet.
You guys are always welcome to ask for DM suggestions.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Well, what would you suggest?
Since you're using a sword, I would suggest possibly Slasher. It gives you the classic plus. You can do a +1 to your bonus. Then there's also the idea of Tavern Brawler, so you have more improvised weapon options so that you're not stuck using just the one weapon. Those are top 2 that come to mind. Then there's like Skill Expert or Resilient. Those give you a +1 as well, and then you gain proficiency or in one way or another. So those are some top easy choices I would possibly go with.
I mean, so what? Splasher gives a +1. Did you
Slasher
say?
gives you a +1 to your strength, which brings you a little bit closer. So at level 8, you take another feat that gives you a +1, and now you have a max strength, and you get the 2 feats. Plus, it reduces the target speed by 10 feet whenever you hit them with a slashing attack, and the target has disadvantage on attack rolls moving forward. I believe one of those is based off of a nat 20. Let me verify. Yeah, when you do the critical, it causes the disadvantage, but every time you do slashing damage, you reduce the target speed by 10 until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, I might do that.
A lot of people do.
Okay.
Like I said,
yeah, I'll do the Slasher then.
Alright, Slasher it is. That puts 1 more point onto your strength. Doesn't boost your strength until the next time, but now you have the Slasher feat, so every time you deal damage slashing, it does 10 feet reduction. And if you hit a critical with your slash, it does a grievous wound, causing disadvantage on attack rolls until the start of your next turn. Just makes the slashing just a little bit better. And then I need a d10 plus 1, please.
D10 plus 1. D10, yeah. I rolled the 10.
Nice. Max health boost. So that brings you to 33, which is very much needed for you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Cool. And that does that. Rock, you're level 4. What are you taking?
Yeah, I think I am just gonna go for an ability score improvement. I'm just gonna put them both into wisdom.
All right. Again, do you want suggestions or no?
Beef up that caster stat. Well, I mean, sure, you can certainly certainly suggest if you want to talk about it. But I was looking at the feats, and like I don't think there's anything quite as important right now as just being a little bit better at hitting with the guiding
If you take
bolts, or
Fey
a little
Touch, then
better
that
healing.
gives you the ability to Misty
Yeah.
Step, plus you gain another one. There's observant, which helps you with your passive perception, and so that you can see things a little bit better. Pretty much like the alert feat, just a little
Wisdom helps
softer.
with that too.
Yep. Both these give a +1 to wisdom. I always suggest +1 to the one that you're looking for. Of
Yeah.
course, you can always go with skill expert or resilient if you want to get a proficiency in something. And also, skill expert gives you expertise in something, perhaps like perception,
Yeah.
if you want. Shadow touched is okay. Some people like it, some people don't. I mean, if you're gonna be stealthy, but since you have all that armor, I don't usually suggest that. But Fey touch for misty step, so that you can like quickly get to your allies and heal them up across the
Yeah.
battlefield without
Doesn't
having to worry about anything.
doesn't make a lot of sense for my character though. Rolk wouldn't be
Mhm.
Fey touched. When did a Fey touch him?
In the sleep. Uh,
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just not something that makes sense. I think ability score improvement's probably going to be good. That'll put me to 20 wisdom,
yeah.
which should be pretty solid.
Yeah. So let's see.
Um,
Well then, let's go ahead. If that does that,
as
then
a
that
25 HP, so
turns your spell save DC into 15 and your spell attack into
yeah.
7, maxing out your wisdom. And what else is affected by that? Oh, your ability scores, of course.
Spell attack,
Your
everything.
spell attack
Yeah,
is 7.
modifiers.
Spell save is 15. Your saving throw for wisdom is now 7.
Yep. Yeah.
Your animal handling is 5. Insight is 7. Medicine is 7. Perception's 5.
Yeah.
Survival is 7. Passive perception is now 15. And I believe that is it. So I just need a D8 plus 2.
Sure, I will just roll my D8 here. That is a 3.
3 plus 2 is 5, bringing you to 30 health points.
Excellent. I will put that in.
Cool.
There. I get a new cantrip as well. I'm gonna take Toll the Dead.
Oh yeah, spell stuff.
Well, my other spell stuff, like I can change them out every long rest, so
yeah,
I'm just gonna
I
grab.
think you gain. Hold on. Since you're a full caster, right? So at level 4, you now have 3 second level spell slots.
Yep.
And please send me your updated list of spells.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just print it out as a PDF. It's mostly the same. I just took Zone of Truth and popped Word of Radiance on there.
Fair enough.
Or not Word of Radiance. I mean Toll the Dead.
As a paladin, no change. Still 3 first level spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Melano, we did yours. And now Lily. Ranger, I'm guessing? So.
Yeah, I am going to do Fey Touched.
Okay, Fey touched.
And the spell I'm going to learn is Hunter's Mark plus Misty Step and
Fey
I-
touched. You said
What?
Hunter's Mark?
yes.
Hunter's Mark. This is a divination, and that is what it gives you. Yep. Alright. Misty Step. Hunter's Mark. Alright.
And then what ability is used when I cast a spell and they need to compare, like they need to save themselves from the spell?
I don't think it changes it from you since you have a spell casting, but I'll double check it. You don't use these spells. The spell casting ability is the ability that is increased by the feat. So which one are you increasing?
My spellcasting ability says wisdom. So if I increase that one, is that going to increase the
Alright, so if you do wisdom, your wisdom is currently at 15, or sorry, 14. Bringing
No,
it
I'm asking, will that change the likelihood of them being affected by a spell I cast.
Oh yeah, it just makes well if you bump your wisdom up, then these spells will be using the wisdom aspect. Plus, your spellcasting is wisdom, so that's the one that you're gonna want to bring up. Your intelligence and charisma aren't really gonna do much for you when it comes to spellcasting.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I'll bring that up to 15.
Mm-hmm. All right,
And
and
then
you have
what
Hunter's
does
Mark and
that
Mercy Step.
do?
Sorry, go ahead.
I've got my spell save DC is 12 and my spell attack bonus is 4. Do those change?
No, not until your modifier changes.
Even though my level changed? Because is the
The
spell save
modifier,
DC?
the modifier is what changes it. Sometimes the
Oh,
proficiency
gotcha.
bonus affects it, but at level 5 is when your proficiency bonus goes up. But until you
Gotcha.
get your
Okay.
wisdom to 16, improving the modifier by 1 point, it's not going to affect anything else. The
Awesome.
modifier is everything. So, all right, cool. So we got your feet plus 1 to your wisdom, and now I just need a D10 plus 1 from you, please. And the spells are the same. You still have 3 spell slots.
D10 plus 1, you said?
Yes.
That's a 4.
4, so that brings you to 28. Not bad. Alright. Lara, what would you like?
I want the feat magic initiate for druid.
It's a fun choice.
For druid, what do you mean for druid?
In our magic initiate, you can pick what class that you want to pick the spells from. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of... Okay, so I was thinking of a different feat.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Yeah,
of...
that way, your spellcasting ability for the spells depends on the class.
Yes.
So I went wisdom because it's druid has the same as a ranger wisdom. So.
Right. Alright, so just choose
I get 2
one
cantrips and a first level spell.
from the druid class, yeah.
And my cantrips, I want poison spray and guidance. The cantrips, and then for the first level, I want ice knife.
Magic initiate. Sorry, poison spray and I'm sorry.
Guidance.
Guidance. Magic initiate. And then for the spell, it was
The level 1 spell, ice knife.
ice knife. Interesting. It's a good one. I personally am addicted to Thunder Wave, but
Druids have a lot of cool spells if you ever look at what they do.
oh,
I played
Druid's
the
my
druids in another
favorite.
game, yeah.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, druids are
so.
fun.
Murder
And they can turn
wave.
into creatures, so they're cool.
I use Thunder Wave in my backstory and everything when I did Druid, so I love that spell.
Nice. Fun.
Alright, yeah, wisdom and everything. Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
No +1 though. That's a shame. But I need
Just life as a ranger.
need a D10 +1, please.
Oh, D10 plus 1. D10. Looks like a D10. That's 10. That's
10?
going to be 11.
Nice. That brings you to 33.
Nice.
Alright.
It's hit points, I assume?
Yes.
Nice.
Alright. Nira's not here, so I can't do hers, but that levels you all up. So, you guys wake up feeling refreshed and stronger than ever.
Feel older, but I also feel wiser.
You must feel a bit healthier. Oh,
Oh yeah, I feel way better now.
That was a great night's sleep. I feel great. What happened?
Just
a bit of snoring coming from your way, but you know.
Happens to the best of us.
Did Anira wake you up at all, Roll?
She was banging on the window, but I didn't bother. Rolled over once. So get a quick breakfast, and then we'll turn in this mission, go talk to this guy, get paid, and keep heading north.
Definitely need to ask for more money from this doof.
I agree. Cost me 10 years.
You're human. You need those years.
That's right. Hey, you know, on that note, I could be 10 years closer to retirement, so.
Work on your 401k.
Oh wait, that means Nyx's HP went up too.
I was actually just now checking that.
25.
5 plus 5 times your range or level. So yeah, he
Woo.
goes up to 25. Wait, yeah, 25 total. Yep. So let me fix that as well. His AC stays though, right? Yeah, because that's proficiency bonus. Next level, I'll go up.
Oh god, excuse me.
Okay.
Sorry.
Unacceptable.
Excuse it.
Okay, I'll just leave the game here then. Bye
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Aw. Aw.
Alright. Fresh tokens.
Misty Step would have been real great in that cave though.
Fresh tokens all around.
Yeah, sure could have been.
I actually have a story about Misty Step. My character in my last game with Dean, he was a paladin that had Misty Step. He got double ensnared, so I just Misty stepped out of it.
Nice.
As a Fey touch, you don't have to be able to use the somatic or nothing.
Yeah, it's a really nice feat.
Cool. Got you guys marked. That's leveled up. Alright. Did you guys want to roleplay the breakfast, or do you want to just say you got breakfast and toss 2 gold at them?
I say we got breakfast and toss 2 gold at him.
Yeah, toss 2 gold.
I can do the 2 gold.
Oh, you're getting breakfast. Thank you.
Mhm.
Good.
Time for you guys to go deal with the speaker.
So he was at the building right here, right next to the blue clam. So you guys can pretty much just walk on over and find the same man. He is. Oh, I got it. There it is. Alright, so you are looking for Oris Matthew.
Yeah.
As you guys walk out, you'll actually see him walking from this building down toward the clam. All bundled up.
Good morning, Mayor. Or Speaker.
Ah, you guys are back. Must have made it in last night after I turned in. Did you manage to handle that
Yes.
mine?
We did.
Oh,
It was
yes.
a lot more difficult than expected. There was a ghost down there as well.
Ah, well, new mines tend to have some sort of trouble here and there. I'm sure they didn't have too much of a struggle for you.
It was aged 10 years.
He'll look over and examine you. Ah, yeah, you look a little worse for wear. I just figured you were tired. Well,
I am very tired now.
well, let's see. We should have some scrolls over at the town center. Let me head over that way. Just follow me. He'll start guiding you guys down this way to the town hall.
Yeah.
On the way there, he'll say, don't worry, I'll make sure you get your 50 gold when we get there, but, you said you aged. Is it just you, or is there more of you that were affected by this ghost?
Oh, yes,
That would be me.
myself and Lily.
Alright, so we should have at least 2 spare. And, this was last night, right? It hasn't been 24 hours?
No, I don't. Definitely not.
Yeah, fun
Correct.
trick about ghosts. They may be a little scary and make you age, but a little restoration goes a long way. Learned that trick a little too late, thanks to some hag encounters I had back in the day.
Ah,
Be reaching the town hall around this point. I'll go in and just wait here for 1 moment. He'll go inside. And less than a minute later, he'll come out. He's got 2 scrolls. Alright, open these and put them on your chest. I'll hand one to Lily and Rolk.
okay, absolutely.
When you guys
Alrighty.
when you guys open it and put it on your chest, you'll feel the scroll start to sizzle, and you'll feel energy just wash through you as greater restoration is cast upon you, removing the aging effect that you've been daunted with.
That
Sweet.
feels
Cool,
very
cool.
nice. Yeah, you see Rock's hairline like creep back down his head a little bit spontaneously.
So,
Lily
Come,
being
my
half
hair,
elf, it didn't really affect very much, but she still feels better nonetheless.
my beautiful hair came back. Oh, good.
so Lily, you're supposed to be 40, and Rock, you're
Yeah.
supposed to be 22.
I am 22 again.
Okay. Alright, well, there you go. Don't want y'all leaving with a bad taste after doing a job for us here in our little town. But, there you go. And he'll grab a pouch from inside of his pocket, hand it
Yeah.
over with a jingle. And here's your 50 gold as promised. Thanks for fixing up that gem mine. We can finally get back to work. After I get some breakfast, though.
Yes, yes, it sounds fair.
Well, you all have a good rest of your day and good travels. He'll make his way over to the clam again.
Indeed, you too. I feel great now, you guys. This is good. Let's get going. Rock's like probably bouncing up and down.
He more than made up for it.
Big.
So, mate with
Just-
those
just shit.
scrolls.
Just
Yes,
shadow
it's
boxing.
Yeah, just shadow boxing things. It's like, look, I have all this energy again.
Alright, I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to hang out in town, so here is the map once again.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think
Isn't
we're gonna
isn't
continue
the
moving north to the Black Cabin, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna
If I
swing by
remember-
Lonelywood because we're in Tourmaline, and go by Lonelywood, and then go up to the Black Cabin.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I think it
wasn't
was
the
just-
path. I got a Black Cabin, wrap around Kelvin Khan, and then
Yes.
come
Yeah.
down around Dazer to meet up with orcs or goblins and that shit to try.
Yeah, there
get
was
there.
this area over here. Wasn't this where the thing was? The what you call it?
So
Is that
there's a
where we
map
heard-
in our
where we heard
Icewind down
the
notes.
tower?
Sorry,
I
what
have,
are we
I have
looking
something
at?
about a tower. Was this the tower thing? I have to in my notes.
Oh,
There was-
yes,
You drew a whole
this,
map.
this was that tower thing, yes.
Yeah. So that's like an ancient tower that might be relevant to our search for an ancient city. I think.
In
Yeah.
the Icewind Dale notes on Discord, we were going to go up north to the cabin, shoot west to this Cobb Diamond. I don't know if
This
it's
thing.
Yeah.
Y'all have to talk to someone first for that. Remember, you were supposed
Yeah,
to
that's-
meet with someone.
Gotcha.
Try to get hired or something. I have to pull up the rumor thing again.
It's just
If
up
I
the
recall,
path
you
to
guys are gonna go to
Lonelywood.
Lonelywood, and then Black
Yeah.
Cabin, and then to Kelvin's Cairn, where
Yeah.
the husband was last seen, and then head over to this tower thing.
Yeah, I think that was the plan, and then
Because those
we
are
can
all
always
things that you
backtrack.
didn't. Those are all things you didn't need to work with anyone else on. You could just go and check them out. So
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
that's what
Well,
we're
anyway, we
talking
looked
about.
at it. It's Black Cabin first, so
Yeah.
Yep.
pass
yeah.
through.
Well,
Lonelywood.
Lonelywood, yeah.
All right.
I think it's just a pass through, though, unless anybody has some business there.
Only takes about 2 hours to get to Lonelywood, so I'll just.
On the way.
Just in case a quest walks up to us like the last two did.
I mean, it's literally on the way, or I wouldn't stop.
I think that's the DM just helping us.
No, those two, the dog and the newsboy, were legitimate.
Actual walk up.
That was how they were supposed to be.
I think
Yeah, I
we'll
mean,
just pass
with the
through,
information we've
right?
got, yeah, we have
Yeah,
no
yeah,
reason
let's
to
just
be
pass
in
through.
Hollywood, so let's pass through on our way to the cabin.
Do we run into anybody?
Let me check out Lonelywood. I don't.
Or do
I
we
thought,
want to do any shopping? While
I
we're here,
thought
does
y'all
anybody
were
need to
gonna
do any
pass
shopping?
by, to be honest. So.
No, I don't.
I do not
still
want to
don't
spend
think
any more
anything.
money.
So when you come
I
through
don't.
this town, it is like the smallest of all the ones you've gone through so far. There's barely anyone even walking on the road. The overall, it's like a 3 mile long snow-covered path that pretty much connected these two cities. And in here, there's just the one, like pretty much a strip of buildings along the water, along with the ones that are here at the main entrance area. Doesn't look like there's any like places to stay, like inns and such here. But you can find a shop if you want to go to a shop here.
Nah, I don't need anything.
I do not want to spend any money.
Okay.
I have rations. I have extra scrolls of healing. I have lots of good things.
I use my rope in the cave, so I'd like to buy a rope. Well, I got actually. Did I use my rope in the cave? I think I did.
Yeah, you needed to make that
We
handrail.
for the handhold.
Yeah, I'd like to buy a rope.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go to the shop to get some rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
it's kind of en passant, whatever.
All right. As you guys are walking through, it'll be the happy Scrimshander that is a shop. It's
They sell any nice scrimshaw?
as you get over there, it's a little shop facing the docks, and it looks like it sells a variety of tools, including things like needles and knives, fishing gear, um, things of the sorts. If you want some rope, I'm sure they have rope. It's pretty much things that you would expect from any boat or fishing shop.
Okay, so I walk in and say, "Morning to you. I'm looking for some rope."
All right, there is you see just a regular human male. He turns around. He's a bit doughy, a little like he's been a retired guy for a while, as he's a little older as well. And oh, it's new faces. It's good to have new faces in Lonelywood. We don't get a lot of people now that we're on the edge of Tin Towns. The name's Harrow Hill. How can I help you? You said you want some rope?
Yes, sir.
All right, we have bundles of that. How many feet are you looking to get?
Just your, was it 50 feet, the standard hemp rope?
Oh, yes,
10 feet.
All right, how many of those are you looking to get?
Just the one. Whatever our standard rope is.
Oh, standard rope, just one 50-foot rope. Nothing else I could interest you in.
Not me personally, no.
And how about the rest of your friends here?
If it's a
What
fishing
about-
shop, Rock would be outside.
Nero would be buying
You-
fishing gear.
How many how much are the rations here? Do you have any rations?
Oh, we have a few rations. A lot of people like to take jerky out onto the boats, as it handles well in the cold, and we can sell you a few rations if that's what you need.
How much are they per meal, I guess, or
We
whatever?
we bundle them by the day, and it's only going to be 5 silver for 1 day of rations, and the rope is going to be 1 gold for the 50 feet.
Can I get
Right,
3
then I-
days of rations?
Pay him a gold.
You pay him a gold, and you went through rations. All right,
3 rations, yeah.
He'll hand the rope over as he gets the gold. Alright, well, for 3 rations, that's 15 silver.
I give 5 silver and 1 gold.
Oh, yes, that does round up, yes. It's Very nice, very handy, this one. Okay, here we go. And he'll duck behind the counter and put the rations on there. I really got to get the handy boy. But is there anything else I could get for you?
I'm good.
Okay, well, you all take care, and hopefully I'll see you back in Lonelywood sometime.
Thank you.
We never divided up the 50 gold from the previous guy, so that's
All right.
8 gold each, 1 silver, and then 6 copper for
And
2 of us, and then 4 of us get another copper. I
it
read
was
that
eight.
right.
I'm sorry, 8 gold. How many silver?
1.
1 silver,
1 silver.
and 2
What was it?
copper.
4 copper? 2 copper?
You-
4 copper?
Yeah, 6 of us get 6 coppers because it's 40 coppers, and
Okay.
then 4 of us can actually get another one. So
I'll
Alright.
take 6.
I'll take 6 too. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't-
Take
I put
6.
that down. I wrote it down for an error there on the chat.
Yeah. Whoever needs money can get the.
All right. I only need like
Okay.
another 1,470 gold, and I should.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are just leaving, right?
I have 31
yeah,
now.
we can jet. Unless anybody wants to check the place out while we're here, it doesn't matter to me.
I'm good. We were in a hurry to make sure that guy was
Yeah.
still alive.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
linger too much.
Yeah. It's
Alright.
already been another night if he's
Just,
live out
Yeah.
there.
Well then, you
just,
guys
just make
can
sure bag of holding.
go ahead and start heading north. Sorry, you said you have a bag of holding you want to do?
No, no. Just make sure we've still got the bag of holding with the food.
Mm-hmm.
That no one's done a bag of holding inside a bag of holding.
Just
Yeah.
ruin the whole campaign if you do. But yeah, you guys can just continue up the coastline. You did not run into the person with the city's quest, and so that was
Yeah,
rolled.
we can avoid that or catch it on the way back. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah, we'll catch it sometime, hopefully.
it was rolled
I just-
for.
Or not.
If anyone's wondering.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I got it noted here. You guys still need. You guys have not done Lonelywood, Goodmead, or Dugan's Hole, and you are actively doing Targos, and you've done the rest. So,
Yeah.
well, all right. All right.
Continue
so
on to the Black Cabin.
Given this distance, I would say it would take. Following the water, just pretty much a straight shot. Probably looks like a 5-hour trip to the Black Cabin. So it would be
Yeah.
late afternoon by the time you guys reach this. Okay, let me make sure I
Okay.
got the right screen for this. Yep. And kind of wish I spent a little time in Lonelywood. But you guys got a little further than I was expecting you to get today, I'll be honest.
Aha, victory.
We're just speed running. We're just speed running.
Yeah, a little bit.
I
Yeah,
just
we
like
were always
power
gonna have to
walking.
spend the night in either Tourmaline or Lonelywood on the way, just with
Yeah.
the thing. So, but yeah, with a
And so
relief mission, I
happens-
don't want to take too long.
An
Just so happens
extra
that was
bit of
built
gold.
today.
We will need the money.
To open the thing for this. We're now in the chapter 2 window. Alright. Okay, and then I believe you guys are. Yep, I still had your tokens. And here we go. You guys make it to this cabin that's kind of a little ways out past where you've been so far. Wrong one. It looks like it's been built quite a while back. Um, but you see perched on the edge of a snowy ridge above the gorge that you've pretty much been following is the Black Lodge, and it's on wooden stilts lifted up. Uh, the path that y'all led to this ramshackle retreat seems to already be slightly buried in snow, as you've been following a lack of path, really using the water. There's icy steps that climb. Okay, so this would be revealed to you right here. Alright. There's icy steps that climb to a snow-covered walkway that clings to the south side of the structure. The building's slumped posture and sagging snow-covered. Give you this. Sagging snow-covered roof, coupled with the broken windows and loose, flapping shutters, suggest possible abandonment of this cabin. There's a large snowdrift huddle around the rotting stilts and engulfed by nearby wood. Engulfed a nearby woodshed and outhouse, which is the thing that's broken right next to you. That rock's next to.
Yeah.
It does seem that the only thing here is the wind that surrounds y'all.
This doesn't seem sketchy at all.
Not
I
one bit.
remember we were
Doesn't sound
supposed
good,
to
I
come
guess.
here. I don't completely remember what for.
We were to bring a food source to.
Oh yeah,
somewhere.
Yeah, this was the rations.
Yeah.
Well, we better
And
go see if
provisions.
anybody's home then.
To give you guys a reminder, 6
There's-
months ago, Macretus, a sage and devout follower of
Yeah.
Lathander, formed a plan to end Oral and has headed up to this black cabin to work on it.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Yeah.
either give the provisions or bring lost. I've got lost friend in the black cabin. Bring provisions and hidden phrase is what I have in my notes. We got the guy from Copper Knobberknacker in Bryn Shander. We got the quest.
Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. Well, I guess we'll just go knock on the door. I mean, we're supposed to be here.
Oh, I need y'all
There's
to
somebody
roll
home?
acrobatics if you go up the icy steps.
Oh, acrobatics.
Otherwise, you might slip off them steps.
Do we get advantage because we have our snowshoes on?
Nine.
Does
19.
snowshoes help with ice? Don't you need the?
Yeah,
I
they
have
don't-
no idea.
I
Snowshoes.
don't think.
You need
Snowshoes
crampons.
actually don't help with that.
Yeah, I thought. Don't you need those
Okay.
those spiky shoes?
Yeah, crampons.
I don't even live in the snow area. I just I was like, I don't think that's the same material.
Or
I
it just
live
does a
in
quick
snow.
circuit around the back of the cabin and kind of peeks down.
Well, I'm definitely up
Yeah.
there.
I rolled an
I got-
18 plus 1 is 19.
Dang it, Nix.
I got a gentleman's 20.
Wasting your 20 on that? Oh, no. Oh, wait.
No,
No.
it's a gentleman's 20, not a nat 20.
Alright.
So I got a
Or is just
24.
gonna sit there? Don't fall.
And Nero walks up with no problem, but that's because she is ice.
Of course she does. Like her
Yeah,
natural
Rock
environment.
would just knock on the door. I mean, especially knowing that he's a follower of Lathander, a fellow holy man. Rock will just be like, well, let's just knock. And he'll just boom, boom, boom on the door.
Oh my word.
What do I use of Nix's? Does she get any
Just
bonus?
use dex. I don't think
Just
she
her
has,
dex?
Yeah, I don't think she has a bonus to it. So we got 20 from Brock. Thorian, how'd you do?
19.
Okay. Melano.
I got a 10. I put it in chat.
Lily, how'd you do?
I got a 24. Nix got a 6. So I'm going to go get her and carry her up.
Nyx is just like slipping every time, just can't get it. falls and hits her jaw a couple times. It whimpers. Melano,
You're the
Okay.
clumsiest dragon ever.
I'll go up. I got a 16.
Melano, with your 10, you were struggling. One of them, like, dancing walks that you see people do when they're just barely staying up top of ice. But you do manage to get up there, as silly as you look.
No one saw that. No one saw that.
Oh, I totally saw that. I'm behind you.
Laura's right behind you.
I just turn around, just you didn't see that.
Hey, just do me a favor. If you start to fall, yell gangway so I can get out of the way. Courtesy yell.
She's going down.
These are those are supposed to be windows. There's a door here, and then there is
Yeah.
a door here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rock's just banging on the door here.
Oh, okay. As you bang on it, it just flings open.
Lily's gonna look through the window that she's next to.
All right.
Anyone home?
Do I need to roll for anything?
No, I'm just gonna let you look inside. So Rock, inside there, you see frost that covers all the surfaces of what looks to be an abandoned workshop. It does seem to have some tools spread out among a wooden table. And there's like some twisted bits of metal on the table. Would you like to look around more?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Alright.
Rock would probably
Roll
want to
investigation.
check it out. Say nobody's in here, but there's some weird stuff. Try investigation. I'm not the most investigative among us.
Among Us?
Oh no.
Someone get this addict. So, Lily, when you look inside, you see a rather large room, and you definitely can tell there's like some doors and like another hallway. And it definitely looks like that's the main area to go to. Rock, that is a 9 on your investigation, and so
Yeah,
you just like, damn, someone was definitely using this workshop. There's tools
I
everywhere.
have no idea. Yeah, he's just like looking intently at all this stuff. He's like, I have no idea what the hell any of this is.
This was definitely useful to someone. This is.
This is
Uh,
definitely stuff that was used by someone in here.
But you
I
do
think
know
somebody
how
was using stuff.
I would
recently
say
it was
even with your
abandoned?
9, you would notice that this little bookcase up here to the north looks to have like a few acorns on it, and you can see a sort of like, not like a nest, but like a bundle of hay and sticks that have been put together, and there's like a little sleeping baby squirrel on it.
Aww.
Oh.
Can we tell how long ago the place was abandoned? Is there like dust and cobwebs, or generally speaking?
There aren't dust and cobwebs. There's just the frost that covers the surfaces.
So it looks like it may
abandoned.
not be terribly long since it's been abandoned.
If I
If it
roll
is indeed abandoned.
investigation, is that a fireplace that I can see?
This?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Can I roll investigation and see if there's any clues that I can find in my little
Just
vision?
looking through the window?
Yeah, like
Uh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Lara, Melno, do you guys investigate in this room too?
Yeah, I can.
He's gonna step back out. Boring room.
Well, I'm not gonna get anything with a 5. What is it? A 5? So yeah, the room.
what do I see with a 19?
Alright, with a 9 and a 5, yeah, the workshop's just what it is, and while you were looking around, Lana, a squirrel climbs in through this open window and scurries over to the nest to stand in front of its baby. For the main room, you notice that some of the walls and furniture seem to be scorched black, but the chimney part itself doesn't have the same type of scorching. It does have ashes, but it doesn't look scorched.
All right, I'm gonna, from my experience with fire,
Oh, Rock, I
does
need
it
you to
look
do another
like
acrobatics
somebody
for
tried
that.
to burn it down, or does it look like an aesthetic thing?
Hard to tell from a window, is what I'll
Okay,
say.
so I'm gonna turn back and let everybody know, hey, there's some scorch marks on the wall in here, but not really in the fireplace other than ashes. So possibly somebody tried to burn this place down. I won't know unless I see it more up close.
There's a clear gap here, and Rock, you were first, so I need acrobatics to jump that gap.
I will try.
It looks like it's only about 4 feet wide, so everyone can just regular acrobatic roll it.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, we're doing okay.
Rock, you hop it like you've been parkour man this whole time.
Parkour.
No problem. Just get across.
Are
And
you?
just by touching the door, it opens for you as well. So you
Yeah.
have this.
If I
It's like
carry
I was
Nyx, can I roll with disadvantage, or would it be regular like
It
regular
would be
rolls?
disadvantage because
That's what I thought. So I rolled twice
Good.
already. But I got an 11 plus my 5 in acrobatics. So
okay.
Can you
16.
open
Do I
the
make it?
window and just not drop him inside? Or can Rock open the window and just drop Nix inside? That way you don't have to throw him across the gap.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You already
Yeah, yeah.
rolled the
Can I just
16.
come
The
over and
16 does work, so you
oh,
could definitely
Okay.
carry him over.
Yeah, I
You
can
can
just.
do the window thing for everyone else though.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm going to do the
Like
window.
here, just climb in here, and I'll just go open the window
Yeah.
up for everybody.
I just don't want to throw the puppy toward the chasm.
Yeah,
Oh no,
don't
I wasn't throwing her. I was
open
carrying her.
Okay, carry, go.
I
Okay,
can't.
yeah.
I can't waste this, so I want to see what funny thing Dean thinks of for this. I rolled a nat 20 for jumping over the gap.
Nice.
Nat 20 for jumping over the gap.
Yes.
All right. So I imagine. Let's see. You're also a barbarian, a tiefling.
I'm just witnessing this.
You notice that there's a window right there, and so you just kind of put your hand on the sill, and you just like jump over lightly without losing any amount of grace, leaning more into your bard side, making it look almost like showy, like a performance.
Lamau.
Greatest jump I've ever seen.
Greatest.
Bravo, bravo.
Very good job.
Encore.
Now that everyone's in the room contains a lingering smell of burnt wood and flesh. You also can catch the faint odor of wine. Snow has fallen through some of the holes in the roof and then been pushed into corners by stiff winds blowing through the broken windows. The walls and furniture are scorched black, including a table with the charred remains of possibly a book. Next to the table on the floor, amid several broken wine bottles, is a mostly incinerated skeleton in a round, frost covered object about 6 inches in diameter.
And let's look at this round, frost covered object. It's about 6 inches in diameter. Want me to roll investigation or?
So
Can we
Okay.
hand it to Rolf to see if he notices what it is? It might be like a
Maybe.
pendant of what is it, the Morning Lord or whatever.
Maybe.
Um,
I'm not as good at religion as you might think.
it would be investigation. I'll also allow perception to just hold it and look at it all over.
Yeah,
roll with
perception.
perception.
Perception would be more my thing.
13 plus 18.
18.
Oh yeah, that's
Mhm.
Okay. You're looking at this thing. You can't tell what it is, but it's 6 inch in diameter. It's got a kind of gyroscope style to it, and it features 2 scorched rings inlaid with runes. And there's a dense chunk of coal at its core. It's hard to tell what this thing is supposed to be.
Oh, it sounds Arcana or something like that.
We don't have our wizard anymore. Not our
Yeah.
wizard, warlock.
Sorry.
Yeah.
As you're holding this thing, the core of it begins to glow a golden radiance, and it's as bright as a candle's flame.
To be clear, I
Uh-oh.
never picked it up. I just looked at it when it was on the floor.
Oh, I thought you
But we
picked
can...
it up and looked at it. No?
I know, I investigated it when it was on the floor.
Oh, I always presume investigation means hands-on.
Oh.
I gotta start asking. Sorry, I thought you picked it up. Okay, it did not glow, and you don't know it does that.
Rock can pick it up if he wants to.
Rock probably would have picked it up. I mean, his intelligence is a lot lower than his wisdom, so he would just be like, "Oh, let me check it out," and pick it up.
Alright, so while you're holding it, it glows a golden radiance, bright as a candle's flame.
Ooh, look! It's like a light spell.
Lily was about to open the door and looks over and says, Rock, it appears that this house may have been on fire and you're holding something that is suddenly lighting up.
And when you say that, since he didn't put it down, the light does suddenly blossom and becomes this 10-foot radius sphere of almost incinerating golden radiance centered on this device.
Oh my gosh.
Each creature within the sphere must make a con save. Which, Rock, you're by yourself, so just you.
Yeah,
Would I be in the 10?
10-foot Thorian, you would be in it too.
Yeah, I backed the
Yeah.
heck up as soon as
So
he picked it
Rock
up.
and Thorin, you both have to make a con save.
And I yelled,
I did
throw it out
not
the window!
do well.
Oh,
That's 15.
15.
Yep.
Okay, so you both fail, and so you take 35 radiant damage.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Oh my god!
Rock just drops to the floor,
Yeah.
unconscious. I
As
guess.
as soon as that blossom just burst and just engulfs both Thorian and Rolk, they both drop to the ground. The item dropping and rolling out of his hand, causing the blossom light to once again rescend and disappear, going back to a non-glowing core.
This is why we
Okay.
don't pick things up, kiddies. And I rush forward and stabilize Rock and cast Cure Wounds on him. If somebody else wants to do the same for Thorian.
I don't have a spell, but I have a potion.
As soon as you pick me up, I got lots of spells.
Yeah, well, I cast Cure Wounds on you, so that's what, 1d6, I think?
One.
Yeah, 1d8
D8.
plus the modifier. Hold on a second.
One
here.
standard potion.
Uh, 1d8 plus 3. So that's 6. 6 you get back, Rock.
Woohoo!
Oh my
How do I
goodness.
find out how much Thorin gets from the potion?
So what, 1d...
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
It's a regular healing
2d4
potion.
plus 2?
If it's a regular healing potion.
2, 4... I think 7. So Thorin gets 7.
7.
As soon as I wake up,
Very
Rock, I pat him on the shoulder and say, "This is why we don't touch things, buddy."
Oh, yeah, you're right. You know, I shouldn't have grabbed that. I should try to be more intelligent.
Just remember, it's all out to kill us.
Yeah.
Melano is going to cast Mage Hand to pick up the emblem, but she's gonna move, swipe it up, and as the mage hand's moving, she's gonna like move it away from everyone else. See if like the mage hand will activate it.
When the mage hand picks it up, it does not activate it.
Very
Good.
interesting. Does anyone who has our bag of holding? Does anyone want to open it? I'll drop this
Up.
in there. I think this could be good to trick someone.
You think-
into
Myself
it or
one of
not.
these.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Benny
I'll
might have.
cure wounds myself for 8.
I wanna. Hold on a second. I wanna read something because I feel like I'm taking. I was being nice, and I feel like I'm taking an opportunity away. This is very strange.
He's being nice. Oh no.
Yeah, I was being very nice. But
I'm not nervous at all.
No, not at all. Was it level 5? You start to slaughter us, I think it is. The training wheels come off.
yeah.
And we're
just
one
turn
level
those off.
away.
I would have let this just happen as it happens, but it's saying. But how does? I would want to confirm. See, if I do it, I don't want you guys to know the reason or something. So. This cabin could make a great one shot on its own because this is very strange.
Well, let it happen however it says it should happen, I guess. I mean, let the chips fall where they may.
You sure you want to say that?
Yeah, I don't think we want to say that.
It's how I live my life, man. Let the dice decide. That's the golden rule.
I was like, I like the training wheels. Gonna get hard enough later. It's like, let's keep the training wheels on while we can.
I don't
How
want
does
training
it?
wheels.
How?
Oh no, but
Okay,
okay.
but give me that detail.
Well, I wish I could help you, but I don't know what you're talking about. So.
Okay.
It magically gives the party 100 healing points and 5,000 gold each.
Woohoo!
Full plate.
It's starting to learn to spell my touch.
Okay. Ooh, it's gonna. Okay.
Oh
It is
no.
okay. So it is possible. Okay, so I don't have to do it the nice way.
But we like the nice way.
Yeah, we like the nice way. Rock is
I
outvoted.
like the
We
proper
like
way.
the nice way.
All right, we're gonna go the proper way. But the reason I waited, I'll give you this much, is I wanted to make sure exactly what they meant. It says that, you know what, if I say that ruins it. So we'll just do it the proper way. Just trust me, I guess, is what I'll say. So when that explosion
That's a big ask.
when that explosion happened, this is the actual amount of damage you were supposed to take.
If it's more than 60, I'd be dead. I'd just
Oh
be
my
dead.
god.
So, since you
Holy
guys
cow.
took that, whenever these two formed, when that light would have faded away, instead of them being on the ground, you would see 2 piles of ashes.
Nikes.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Legit.
So I'm gonna put
I
this.
would
and
accept this.
I'm gonna leave your tokens here. Okay, so
Yeah.
Get my spell back then, I guess.
yeah, you get your spell back, your potions, whatever you used.
Righty?
All right, so
Oh boy.
if you died, then you are right now a spirit. So Thorian and Rock are spirits. Um, spirits can. Okay, hold on. If the creature dies in the cabin, its spirit manifests in the board. So you are in the border ethereal, and you are
Okay.
bound to this cabin.
Wow.
Um, no one can see their spirit. All you see are the ashes. Um,
Can I haunt Anira? I'm dead. Look at me.
Well,
That's
if that's the
totally fair.
case,
you can't make attack
the
rolls.
last thing.
You can't make attack rolls. You don't need to make saving throws, and you can't be affected by any conditions. You can't cast spells, and you can't tune the magic items. Creatures on the material plane can't see any spirits without some ability or magic that lets them gaze into the border ethereal. And a spirit in the border ethereal can't speak to creatures on the material plane or vice versa. So you guys have no form of communication. The
Okay.
spirits, what you can do is you can move through the border ethereal. You have a flying speed of 30 feet. You can hover. You can pass through solid surfaces that are visible on the material plane to explore closed off parts of the cabin. Um, you are bound to the cabin, however, and can't move more than 30 feet away from it. Spirits can make ability checks such as dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma only. It applies no modifiers to these checks. As an action, the spirit can attempt to exert up to 5 pounds of force on a creature or object no more than 5 feet away from it on the material plane. Doing so requires the success of a DC 10 charisma check. You might also use this ability to move like a tiny object, write a message on a frosty or sooty surface, operate a simple tool, or tap someone on the shoulder, but the force isn't strong enough to cause harm. The spirit can see other spirits in the border ethereal, including the spirits of this guy. Where's the token for him? Okay, these are. Where's his token?
So we're
You didn't give me his token?
so
Okay.
we're dead. We can see each other though. Like, oh shit. Shit, Dorian, did you see that flash? Why am I standing in this pile of dust?
Alright, I'm gonna just put. I'm gonna put
Just
this
there
here.
looking around, just.
Alright.
So the last thing Lily was doing was warning Rolk that something obviously burned this cabin, and what was in his hand was lighting up before it flared and he was ash. So
Right.
she's just dumbfounded, reaching towards where Rock was, and then falls to her knees, just stunned.
Of course, it's the two humans that go down.
Laura's just stunned too. She's just about in tears at this point. And she says, Anira, don't touch anything.
So standing.
Oh no, Anira's probably not gonna be very happy.
Yeah, she's gonna be pissed, but she's gonna be touching things, you know,
So
Anira.
I think you four go ahead and have your reaction, and then I'll let those two talk to the spirit that they can now see.
Bird mine. Anira, stop touching things.
Melano surprisingly looks like unfazed, but she does still do that mage hand thing, but instead of just like moving it away from everyone else, she full on like tosses it out the window.
As you do that, there will be a small force that stops it from going out the window and makes it fall back on the floor.
Boing.
Lily is still just dumbfounded because this is another two people that burned up right in front of her. And Nyx walks over very slowly to sniff where Rock used to be and lays down very, very still.
Oh, poor.
All right. This will be a conundrum for next week, but I'm going to give you a little bit of lore as Rock and Thorian, after you guys realize you are now in spirit form and you look over,
Shit, we're dead.
you see a new face in front of you, and he just quickly just says, "Hello. Sorry to see you this way, but welcome to my cabin."
Shit. So you're dead too.
Hi, yes, the name is Macretus. I came here to try and come up with some sort of way to thwart Oral, and, well, as you can see, I failed, and it seems you found my device, and, well, you went out the same way I did, and he'll gesture over to his burned skeleton. Well, it
Yeah.
seems the impact was a little harsher on you. You're just left with ashes here. It's a shame.
Oh, yes. So,
Well,
so we're, so that's it then. Your thing just turns us into these spirits. I imagined my afterlife would be a lot more exciting.
well, we're not much of afterlife. It's more of purgatory. You won't be able to leave this cabin, so I hope you like your surroundings. I've been stuck here for about 3 days since my summer star blew up. That's the thing you've picked up was my summer star. The goal was to cause a permanent summer to fight off Oral's permanent winter.
Ah, yes, but burning people and turning them into ash is probably bad.
It wasn't supposed to do that. It's quite
Right.
unstable. If we don't, as people, we move in ways that a gyroscope doesn't keep up with, and it's built to be on a pedestal or such. But in my tinkering, I lost my life, and now it seems to have claimed more. But I do hope that maybe your friends here won't abandon the project.
I feel like I should make a wisdom save to see if Rolk just accepts his own death. I think he would. I think he would accept his own death.
11, not
Just be
bad.
like, well, I guess that's the way that it is. I was always meant to die sometime. He'll kind of just, can I still sit on things?
You just kind
He'll
of, you
he'll
just
just
kind
go
of,
sit down or try to sit down.
you just kind of phase through it, but it doesn't let you go below the floor. So you can sit on the floor, but you're like in the bookshelf that you're sitting by.
Yeah, halfway through the bookshelf, I'll just be like, damn it,
Yes,
I can't even mope decently. Well,
at
I
least we
guess we
weigh
better.
nothing, and the floor is plenty comfortable. We just hover anyway, and he'll just kind of like hover up off the ground to show you that.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun. I'll kind of hover over my own ashes, and you said that we could touch things if we wanted to try. I'll try. I'll try to write my own name in the ashes.
Um, just roll a d20 to see if you got that ability. Thorian, how are you handling the situation?
I'm going. I'm going to roll a d20, and I want to see whether I'm breaking down or if I'm calm-minded. I rolled a 5. I'm breaking down.
So
I'm on
for
the ground. Just, well,
he looks over. Well, that's not going to be very helpful, and he'll look back at Rock. Well,
He's not taking it very well.
I see
I think he'll probably need some time.
your friends tried to get rid of the device, but I believe that if they can get it to work, perhaps there's time for you all. Magic is very
What?
strange.
What us? You think that maybe I could come back to life?
Well, I mean,
Uh,
at least in a way that lets you get a proper burial in a proper afterlife, at the least, I would hope. I also
Yes,
hooked
yes, that
the
would
chain
probably
to
be
me out of his
preferable.
cabin. Well, there is some people here now, so your friends, they could help us. So perhaps we could find a way to let them know some ideas of what to do. Let's take a moment to think over some ideas. So I'm gonna let that be the pause for us, and then everyone else. What are you doing?
Um,
Lily's just on the floor in the fetal position, sitting up against the door she was going to open before Walk blew them up,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
with her
Laura kind
head
of,
down.
Laura kind of takes it off a little bit and starts to wander around. Well,
Uh,
the best thing we can do for our friends is to continue with the mission.
Melano is sitting next to Lily. She doesn't really know what to do in this situation, so she's just kind of like awkwardly patting Lily's shoulder.
Nyx just continues to sniffle near where Rock was.
Okay.
I could totally imagine Rolk just there forever tapping on Nira's shoulder as long as she's inside here.
Yeah, if I can tap on things.
Seeing Nyx in distress, Laura goes over and tries to comfort Nyx.
I think Nyx would put her head on Alara's lap.
Yeah.
All right. If those are the reactions, all right, we'll go back to these guys. Mac is gonna turn and be like, "Your friends aren't." I guess this is a rightful response. No one was here to warn me, so I wasn't really sure the response. But this does look a little healthy, I guess. Perhaps we should let them know that you're still around. Try to there's some frost on this table here. Try to at least write your name in it.
Oh, oh yes. You think I can do that? Then I'll stop like trying to finger my ashes and yeah, I'll go try
Simply a
that.
way to put it.
It'll be a little tiring, but at least if we can get your name there, then that'll have to be some sort of sign for them.
Yeah, yeah. We'll use my name because it's shorter.
Yeah, you got shorter name. I was thinking that.
Just
Yeah, I'll
roll.
try. I'll try to write my name.
And you rolled that 14. I'm gonna use that. With the 14, yeah, you managed to. It doesn't. It's not like well written. The calligraphy is atrocious, but you do manage to put your name on top of the table. Um, Lara and Melano, you two would both be able to hear the sound of like the frost being like moved slightly. It almost sounds like just brushing nearby.
Laura would immediately go over to the table and see what's going on.
You would see him finishing the K as he's writing it into the table's frost.
Hey everybody, this is Rolk's name. Someone just wrote Rolk's name in this table in frost.
Lily's head perks up.
Rolk, is that you? Right, Y for yes and N for no.
As
Yeah, do
you
you think I could just put like a Y?
Well, you'd be really tired. There's breaks in
Yeah.
between when you can do that, and in
Yeah.
response to this, Mac is going to cause the Summer Star to kind of roll forward and tap your foot, Lara.
Holy cow! All right, well I'm not touching that thing, but it looks like this might have something to do with it. Can we tap? Do a tap code? Tap once for yes, twice for no. Any more or less energy?
That is interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
I've watched way too much haunted shows.
Yeah, that was hella fast. That was you got a whole immediate tap system, but
Lily,
On the next
Lily
Ghost Hunters,
also
Dungeons and Dragons.
Lily also asks, "What about is Thori in here too?"
I'll
Thorian,
just go. I'll just go over and just tap Lily on the shoulder.
Give
One
me
says
a
it.
give me a D20 because this is your first use of spirit power. See if you do it right.
A 4.
With a 4, you're still pretty distraught, and you go to do that. You just can't get it right, and your hand just phases through. There's no feeling that comes with that. He'll just go over, and he'll just.
I'll just break down
Your
even
name
more.
is your
They
name's
can't even feel
Thorian,
me.
yes? You're the one they're speaking of.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
What?
After you
This
say
is
yes,
Thorian,
he'll.
I'm Rock.
After you say yes, he'll tap on Lily's shoulder one time. At least I had a few days to practice my interactions in this form. Perhaps I can help you out with that.
Lily takes a step back because she felt that one. Laura, something touched me.
Is it once or twice?
She
I
ran
think it was just
away.
once.
So.
Yeah.
Alright. Is this the? Are you trying to draw our attention to this lantern?
The
Poker if you need their attention on that lantern, but please don't kill our friends.
Up once or yes, twice.
he'll just push the lantern back into your foot.
Okay, then I'm gonna take that as a yes. Crap, what are we supposed to do with this thing? Definitely not gonna pick it up. Probably we should investigate the rest of the cabin and see what we can find out about this lantern. See if there's any notes or anything or research.
So
As Laura's talking, Lily's gonna go back to the door she was gonna open initially and opens it if it's unlocked.
yeah, we'll do this room and then we will call it and come back next week to do the cabin of mystery. All right.
Cabin of mystery.
As you open up that small room, the scent of wine just fills this room, and it contains 4 frost-covered barrels.
Oh, is that your stash? I'll ask the spirit guy.
Yes, I did love my sweet berry summer wine, and I made sure to bring plenty for my time studying here. I thought I'd have a little more time to enjoy it, but at least 3 of those barrels should still be pretty well set up if you'd like to, if your friends want to partake in some of it.
As soon as I feel better, I'll try to let them know somehow, but this is hard. Being a spirit is kind of sucky.
Small problem. Lily was so eager to look into other places that she didn't realize she was going to be opening a room full of alcohol. And she's like sniffing the air almost like it's the most luxurious smell she's ever smelled initially before she catches herself and steps back.
Okay, Laura would go up and pour a little out and see what it looks like and see if she could determine what it is.
Well, when you try, the handles are frozen. You'll have to thaw them to actually get the wine out.
I'm not too worried about it. It looks like some kind of spirit, so we'll just keep in mind that there's probably... I could probably smell the alcohol as well. So.
Oh yeah, it's reeking.
Yeah. So, alright.
Alright, so we'll pause here, and then next week we'll figure out Mystery Cabin.
Mystery cabin full of
Yay.
booze.
Death cabin.
Next, Ghost Hunters, Stormhaven.
We're on it, Rolf!
Icewind Dale. Ghost Hunters always
Yeah,
Icewind Dale. There we go.
A slice.
Alright. I'm going to stop it here.